My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. White boy named Troy used to live in Detroit. Something, something, something else. Something, something, something else. You know what's crazy? I was looked at crazily when I was singing that Nicki Minaj song. First of all, Nicki Minaj is bad, okay? She is fine. Especially back in the day when Anaconda first came out. Ooh! Mind you, singing Anaconda around a group of guys is kind of crazy. But, wait, no. That doesn't make sense. My Anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Even if I sung it around a group of guys. Unless the dude's got a fat ass, it don't really matter how I sung it for real. Or where I sung it. There's a group of bad, big booty. If some bad big booty mama jammers was around, then they know, you know, they get the memo. My Anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Anyways, I ain't gonna do a recap because if you're here, you know what's going on. If you're not here, new episode out now. And then this episode will be up tomorrow. Already this shit is already sad. And I hate it here. But y'all know what time it is. Where I'm going. Chat sounding. I know we've been in here for like 0.2 seconds, but you know, we gotta make sure. We good? Too loud? Too quiet? Is it Gucci and the Coochie? We good? Cool beans. Old ass lady. You know it's crazy. I can't believe it didn't flood in here. Honestly, if there was a place to flood, this would be the place to flood it at. This is the sewers, the gutters. The gutter. What is this table? Has this table always been here? I don't think this table's always been here, but you know.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening.
Those meetings sure did make me hungry.
Hyman didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh?
Yeah, Paimon sound kind of stuffy.
Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Femine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
Femine is always, you know, scared. Do you feel more confident after the meeting, Paimon?
Well,
I forgot, we gotta judge a god.
it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great.
Yeah.
After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Huh?
Huh? Is something wrong?
Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
No, I didn't.
Then what's that?
Whose teacup is this?
Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Is this the fucking voice in my head?
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
Aw, have you forgotten me already?
I have not, bitch.
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
What the fuck?
The voice from the sky, I fear that description is wrong. Though, not completely wrong. You're feeling lost now, just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Who are you and what do you want with us?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Are you her What the fuck? From a friend's disciple. So Mona hit her up. No, Mona hit up her master and her master hit her up? What the fuck? Allow me to ask. Will Fontaine prophecy come
The
true?
Prophecy. Yes,
Mage N.
what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
What the fuck?
What? Then is there any way we can
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes.
What the hell?
Can everything in Teyvat so easily be changed?
There it is again. Fate. Can there really be no exceptions?
Ah, so you've caught on.
Of course.
Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall?
Ooh?
Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
Okay.
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff. It also sounds kind of scary.
So there's something going on behind the scenes of the god that the god doesn't know about. Now, mind you, okay, like, honestly, what this game got? This game got like two. Honestly, this game got real deal. Two evildoers, the Abyss, and the fucking Fatui. Right now, the Fatui is helping us, as far as I know. Okay, the other one is the Abyss. The Abyss does not come through unless Dane is involved. So you know, the tea in the cup is just about gone as well.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change.
Okay.
Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Teyvat's future. All you need to do is to play your part.
I love this cup. This cup is fire. Only thing is, I can't tell. I don't know if that was like tea and like it's red or that's the bottom of the cup.
This was good tea, by the way.
Okay, she got.
Thank
okay,
you
the
for
tea's
your
going.
hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
The voice. It's gone.
Can I keep the cup? Mage N is the clue. Is this the clue you're leaving for us? What in the hell? You unexpected news leads you to complete your feeling alarm in the bed. When you wake up, someone seems to be outside. Who outside? Is it Mona?
What? I want to hear someone talking.
Who the fuck could it be?
All right, coming.
You're getting more diligent, Paimon.
Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I walked in on some lively banter.
Mona!
How have you been these past few days?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected.
What you mean interesting?
Not all Fontainians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong,
Right.
and that they should make their own rescue preparations.
Mm-hmm.
I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
Okay.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Yeah, Charlotte.
Why, yes, it was Charlotte. You remember her, right? That daredevil journalist?
Daredevil.
I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
Bars.
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Can we ask her about Mage
Yes,
N?
about what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Actually, someone already came over. Yeah. You tell Mona about the mysterious guest. Mona, can you tell me anything?
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
I believe she came to pass a message to
She
us.
said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
It is!
Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary.
Okay.
As for the
Hexenzergen.
mage named N. The old hag has mentioned her a few times.
Okay.
She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost.
Okay.
But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Shit!
Whoa. The Hexenzirkel
Hexenzergen.
a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Hexenzergen.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Mona, you want to come through and
Well,
help?
it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
Okay. True. Ooh, true. Her words were meant as a helpful hint, but when we realized their value and meaning, when we realized their value and meaning, was that the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler, Paimon, are you two all right?
I'm just thinking, babe.
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
Jesus.
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. As far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed.
Ooh.
But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful.
So this okay. This wants me. I want to either Clee Part 2. I mean, a Clee Part 1. Actually, no, a Clee Part 1 is only going to give me like the little doodads, like the little jokey. Wait a minute, there's already been a Clee Part 1. Am I fucking stupid? I need a Clee Part 2, and I need a Mona Part 2. Because I know both of them are going to have to do something with the witches, and it's going to be super fucking important. That's what I need after this. Please and thank you.
Perhaps that's what En was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone.
I feel like I did Clee like so far, like long ago, that I forgot she even had a story.
I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone.
Futile.
If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Ooh.
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff. I need to get going.
Don't worry about it, Mona. And thank you.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did.
Help me, I'm struggling.
I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Always. This is, oh, for me, it's our second time.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said.
Mona seems a little bit,
Also kind of sad.
Mona
too.
seems like a little bit more mature, chat.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
Cool beans.
Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
You know what? I'm just gonna take, I'll just teleport. I was gonna take the stairs, but I guess not. Mona seemed a little bit more mature though, chat. Why is she over here crying? The fuck? Oh, and I can't interact either. Oh, somebody finna get this. Drive by. Splash. Old ass lady.
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. What's going on?
Maybe we're famous.
Let Paimon see. The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy. But that does not mean that others cannot interact with it.
Right.
My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that.
We haven't even reported to Charlotte yet. I don't think. I don't remember if we did.
Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report?
Yeah.
A blonde adventurer with their white fairy legends trailing in their wake. It
Okay.
is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress. So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in space.
Okay.
Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
World Walker. Ooh.
Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her. She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
That sure seems to be the case.
Seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
See, let it out. I'm going next. Old ass lady. I'm loving the OST in this type of moment. Us just walking through, just doing us.
We're here! Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
Of course. I want grubby dub. Grubby dub grub. Grubby dubby grubby dubby grubby da grub. I grubby grub grub. I grubby grub grub grubby grub. I was gonna say, why is it empty? But people started loading in. Excuse me.
Quick! Look! That's
Who?
the limited edition, only 16 slices a day cake!
It hasn't already sold out for the day?
It was so delicious the last time we tried it. Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. Paimon's sure it'll be great.
We can't let anyone get ahead of us.
One slice of cake, please.
You bitch!
Someone showed up after all. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Palais Marmonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Hey, what that's supposed to mean?
Did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Okay.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Oh, damn.
Every day?
Funds?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart
Ah.
from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
My cake and coffee. Huh?
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
Damn, passing
But
on
why
the
would it close?
sadness.
Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise tomorrow.
Shit, Paimon.
You know, like in the prophecy.
Oh, the prophecy.
I
To
was
be
gonna say.
honest, I haven't paid much attention to that.
Ah.
Still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
Ooh.
No, it's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people
Ooh.
call living, you know.
Bars. Talk to these niggas. The fuck?
Huh.
Paimon can't even.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go?
Bitch.
These 2 slices are for you.
Oh.
Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Niggas don't even know what sad is.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
Oh, is that racist? Actually, it would have been
Sure
racist to
do.
assume.
She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans.
It would have been racist to assume.
She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here.
I got you, but
I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
She is adorable.
And there she goes. All right, let's dig in.
She didn't even say the
I'm
rest.
sure this cake will be delicious.
She had a whole other line. She said, I hope we see her later. You share a glance with Paimon and snarf down the cake.
It's more delicious than last time.
Snarf?
And the flavor gets even better with the sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
Paimon, why you keep getting depressed? Stop it. God damn it. Open the door. Paimon getting real depressed. Like MC can't
We're
even.
near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Drive by fuck nigga. Need to wash. I smell the funk on you. The funk.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
Everybody stretch. If you don't stretch right now, there's gonna be you're gonna have a funky stalker for the rest of your life. A stalker that smells. Thank you. Even you over on the YouTubes.
Ha! You've got some nerve. You just used us to make some quick mora.
Can we negotiate a profit split?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you
Poisson?
a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though.
Sending us letters is
It's
crazy.
all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
Ooh!
Really? Oh, you're the best.
I was gonna say we just ate too.
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Imagine?
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
Nah.
When Mona mentioned you, we thought of coming to see you at work.
Yeah.
I see. It seems you've already bumped into Mona here in Fontaine.
Yeah.
So she mentioned me? What did she say?
She said you a
She
baddie.
said that you're a real daredevil.
Shorty a
of
little
journey.
baddie. Should a little
Nice.
boo
In which
thing.
case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary traveler and Paimon?
Sure.
So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
No.
Of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do is dive deeper. and
Dive
ask you to
deeper.
talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
You seriously want to interview me?
Yeah. Are we even qualified enough?
Nigga, what do you mean?
Why not?
Been
If
to
I
4
say you're
nations,
worth an
going
interview,
crazy.
then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Days.
Oh. In that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and...
Damn.
Whew, so much to get done now. Talk to you later.
Appreciate you, big dog. I'm glad Charlotte about her money.
Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
About her money.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Same shit.
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow.
Right.
If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost.
Your ass would stay
That means
here.
I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily.
Ah,
From
bars.
what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end.
Yeah.
So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy.
Okay.
Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person,
Yeah.
then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless.
Timeless.
And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible.
Messenger
I'm
pigeons.
not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic.
Ah!
I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind.
Saying you're not a
You
workaholic
could
is
say
crazy.
that I was born to be a journalist.
Especially this.
But
Especially
anyway,
her.
That's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
Paimon putting thoughts in people's minds. I hate it.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her.
Paimon, why are you
Anyway,
envying?
let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
This ain't even your nation, Paimon. Okay. I'd see why if this was like Paimon's hometown, you know? Oh wait, never mind. Is it gonna teleport me there?
The sea
Oh, it
breeze and
is.
scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh?
Combo.
Paimon's been thinking,
Yes.
if it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
First of all, Paimon, finding my sister. Cause if Tevat's getting destroyed, my sister's the fucking cause, okay? Finding my sister and we're leaving. Paimon, if you wanna come, hey, come nigga.
No, Paimon should ask, if you could choose, what would you like to do?
If I could choose, huh? Oh, it's just like Charlotte said, subtly trying to consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Until the moment comes, I think I'll keep journeying on.
You mean, still traveling?
Yep, cherishing every single moment. What I have to look upon, Yes, cherishing every single moment that I have to look upon this world.
Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
Thank you, Jerry Berry 99 for the follow. Appreciate you. The banter goes back and forth between you two and slips by the nightfall as you return to your accommodations and end the busy day. The next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conducts an interview in the Zula safe house at the Flesendia. Navia, having finished her business in Poisson, even dropping by to take a photo with you two as well. All goes well. So that was the next couple days, chilling and shit.
But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
So the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
You know what's crazy? I was just thinking, like, is it gonna? Matter of fact, I can't even explain it. But what they just did was, I liked it.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Saying like basically she prophets or like Mage N prophesies something, and they're like, well, it's not. We're not gonna get it until it's time. And then they literally blow past the days. Like the days aren't that important. They're just chilling, basically. Can't really do much.
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Unraveling sent me to look for you two before.
Chad,
I heard
Jujutsu
that
Kaisen comes out
afterward you
today.
went to the Fortress of Mirapede.
So are you under the impression that we might be one of criminals?
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
Well, did something happen?
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Marechaussee Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
Huh?
A riot?
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious.
Yeah.
Lady Furina was watching a performance at the Opera House.
Yeah.
And while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her.
The fuck?
Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis.
Ooh.
And before she could respond, others started to join in.
The fuck?
The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
Damn.
So people have started to put the blame on Furina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
Damn, Paimon. You be don't getting shit, but you be spitting sometimes.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
Yeah.
So what happened after that? Is Furina okay?
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry.
I would have too.
The Marechaussee Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Furina had gone.
Right.
Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
Damn.
So, you mean she's still missing?
Shit.
That's right. The Marechaussee has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet.
Damn.
That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
You'd be surprised. I do understand the
Good.
situation.
Monsieur Unraveling sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Okay.
Don't worry. This is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Yes, yes.
Is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care.
You
I'll
too,
be heading
babes.
back to the Palais now.
Cool beans. Be safe. Look at these two.
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then.
You sure caught on quickly.
If we know Furina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat.
And is that Poisson?
And
Why would
as
that be
we
Poisson
also know,
though?
She may
Shit.
be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Nervalet was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today.
Right.
Paimon thinks Furina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling.
Chad, should I get hot wings tonight?
Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up, too.
I love Paimon. Paimon is growing up a lot, bruh. Paimon is growing up a lot. I've been becoming a detective. I see becoming a detective done you some good. Looks like those detective novels have made an effective. Nah.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come.
But out of all places, Poisson? I would feel like that would be the last place she needs to go.
This place looks deserted.
I mean,
Guess all the survivors must have evacuated already. All that's left here are signs of devastation. Could Furina really be here?
I wouldn't see why
Let's
she
try to
would
find
be.
her as soon as possible.
Like, why would you be here? Like, you know, everybody, everybody's here about, you know, the floods, and you show up? Ooh, that was an amazing dive. I give that a 10. That was a good dive right there. That was a good one. I don't even know what got into him. Oh, wait. I need that, but I'm not going to get it yet. Hold on. Can I? Too shallow water to dive. That was a good dip. Ooh. Dot, dot, dot. You hear the water? Gloop, gloop, gloop.
That's Furina, right over there. She really is here all on her own.
Stay quiet for now.
Should I just give up?
The fuck? Fuck you mean give up?
All meaningless. What was meant to happen did happen after all. Everyone's dead.
Push him to the edge. All my friends are dead.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Look at MC. Fucking borderline T-posing.
Give up, Furina. There's no point in holding out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
But what can I even do other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over?
Furina?
Who's that?
The realest nigga alive.
Don't worry, Furina, it's just us.
So it is you, blonde traveler from another land. Why, I almost thought you were someone from that mob of my ignorant subjects. Come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
We heard you crying, bitch.
Furina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are obvious.
Damn.
What do you mean, tear stains? Oh, I remember. The show at the Opera House earlier this morning was so moving. I'm still trying to process it.
Like, bro.
Who did that uncivilized rabble think they were? Disturbing my enjoyment of the arts.
No, bro.
They even dare to tout their Archon. I must teach them a lesson.
Do you?
I can just imagine their twisted and frustrated faces once they realize that I'm nowhere to be found.
I love this echo, too.
And I'm sure Nouvellette and those people from the Maréchal Phantom are freaking out right next to them, too.
Stop trying to act tough, Furina. You're actually beyond devastated right now, aren't you?
Of course not.
Hey, there she is. The Hydro Archon's over there.
You sick bitch.
Quick, after her.
But, like, what are you gonna, like...
Furina, those people seem to be after you.
Like, I would be the reasoning voice. I'll put, like, when we get her, what are we gonna do? Like, what's our next move? Like, we're gonna grab the Archon? She might fuck around and turn us to water. Like...
They're just some rabid fans who want to cut the line because they haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they?
No.
That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Furina, stop it. Can we chase after her, please?
Furina just ran off. Quick, we have to catch up with her.
Hold on, look, can I be in the Hita Bobita while I do it? Or not? Actually, I would have used some guide speed. I would have been going. Like, you telling me guys ain't fast? Yeah, where I go, left or right? Yeah, where I go, left or right? Doofus. Nigga was right when I went left. Did she hide with me?
This should be the place, right? Hey, Furina! There's a good hiding spot over here. Quick, come to Paimon before the rest of them catch up to you.
What is this place?
Bitch, get in here.
Hurry, they're almost here.
Fine. I suppose haste is warranted. Lead the way.
Imagine, chat. Imagine, chat. Imagine. Just imagine. The fuck?
Paimon's exhausted.
Paimon don't even be running for real.
I'm so tired. I totally thought they had caught me.
I've been thinking guys be having godly speed too.
I nearly
This place is not what I call soundproof. They might want to lower your voice to stay hidden.
You're right. Yep, that's a good girl.
Hey yo, bitch! The fuck?
What's happening? The ground's shaking. Is it an earthquake?
Another disaster just struck, I suspect.
Yeah, a quake of this kind preceded the flooding in Poisson, didn't it?
It can't be. It's happening again.
Damn.
Well, there's no need to worry too much about that. Novelette's made some emergency plans, so the evacuation should go a lot smoother this time.
But what about the people down here looking for him?
I hope you're right. But the people of Poisson, they've already
died. Has Furina finally reached her limit? Now she's talking about her actual feelings. She's starting to look far less stiff. You began to talk amongst yourselves as Furina slowly calms down.
It's true. I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years.
Damn!
I once had informants all over Teyvat, searching for clues and feeding information back to me.
You talking about them little goons?
I tried all kinds of ways, too, to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing. But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end.
Damn.
Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time.
Shit.
We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
But even then, you still haven't given up, right?
Give up. I do love the sound of that phrase. It would mean finally coming to terms with fate, but also for me to finally be free.
But that would also mean that all hope would disappear.
Indeed. I've thought about giving up so many times, especially after we almost lost Poisson. Fate.
Fuck you mean almost? Nah, we did.
Unreasonable, isn't it? It has no heart and obeys no rules. The prophecy has only just started to come true, and so many people have already lost their lives.
Yeah.
But just now, it all became clear to me. I still don't have the right to come to terms with fate on behalf of everyone else.
But what the fuck
As long
happened?
as the final moment hasn't come, it's still not too late. Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end.
Keep hope alive all the time is me, KingRosé.
Well, that's enough for now. I got the impulse to play the stricken maiden, but honestly, considering my rank and station, that wasn't a good fit at all. Don't take any of what I just said seriously.
Oh, I'm going to.
How could I possibly let Fontaine fall to the whims of trivial prophecy?
Yeah, whatever.
Come on! Paimon could have sworn you were actually being honest just now.
Oh, we're running out of time. We can't just go back to square one like this. I have to get more information out of her. Furina, you might not have to shoulder this burden alone. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone, your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
Share my burden?
Yes!
That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. Just share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness. A witness?
A witness?
Oh, a witness of the...
Yes. I've heard that you came to Teyvat from beyond the stars.
A witness of the heaven... of the shit.
You never belonged here. And if Teyvat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator.
This shit just to say that, just to know I'm a fucking alien?
If that's the case...
What? There's no time left. Please, Furina, just spit it out. 4K? Fuck, Furina, why didn't you say shit? Oh no, Furina. Why didn't you just say it?
Gentlemen, this concludes my opening performance.
No fucking way.
Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the trial of our god.
Damn.
So, this is what it is. Yes, you deserve praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes. Do not forget, however, that I am Focalor, the god of justice.
Focalor.
The embodiment of justice itself. Does it not strike you as even the least bit absurd to bring the very concept of justice to trial?
Not at all.
May I interpret these words
Ooh.
as your refusal to stand trial?
Ooh.
In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
Nigga, it's either you or a quarter. You fight, nigga. Ooh.
You would draw your blade against a god?
Oh, of course. Ooh, and pointed it at you.
I see. It seems like you have made up your mind.
Oh, for surely did. Imagine. Okay.
I can't believe it. She just surrendered.
Okay. All right. All right.
What the heck is going on? Did I just see an Archon surrender to a human?
Okay, nigga.
How utterly humiliating.
Uh-oh.
Lady Furina, what is the meaning of this?
Uh-oh.
It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding. To be clear, the raising of both hands is not always an indication of surrender.
Like geez Louise.
For excuses again, huh?
I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. No duel shall be necessary.
Okay.
I will admit that I've been running away for a long time.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, everyone. I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes.
Crimes?
You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself.
Talk to these niggas.
But now, it is time for the Hydro Archon to show you her courage and resolve.
Okay.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
Uh-oh.
This time, I will protect you.
Protect who? Protect who?
Applaud and rejoice. One of the most outrageous and fantastical arcs known to the opera epiclese is now unfolding before your eyes. Mark my words. This shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine. The trial of the Hydro Archon, Focalor, will now begin!
Woohoo!
Sit your punk ass down. Talk about some woohoo. Nigga, this is not good, okay? The fuck?
Oh, now we're making history.
Why does it feel like Furina just took over the whole thing? Like, come on! Didn't she just get forced to stand trial for her crimes?
But we can't let that
Also,
waver
even
us.
though she's still acting super dramatic, she is taking this seriously this time, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then. Who will be my opponent
I
in
met-
this trial?
Actually, is it me?
Asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
Oh, it's me. Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that so? Very well. Then please speak, witness of Tivat, my accuser and fated opponent.
Okay. We were so close to getting her to tell us the truth, and it still turned out like this in the end. It's okay, though. As long as we can defeat Furina in court, we'll still have a chance to figure everything out. God damn. I'm scared, chat.
Also, please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins.
Okay.
Just how much work did you do to force me onto this stage?
A whole fucking lot, bitch.
We did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
I can go over the tasks assigned to the Spina di Rosula. since they were rather straightforward and easy.
Okay.
Navia, the president of the Spina di Rasula.
Spina di Rasula.
Most of the people who participated in the disturbance this morning were my subordinates.
Okay.
They changed into plain clothes and came to the Opera House as regular audience members, waiting for the perfect opportunity to incite insurrection against you.
Yes, yes.
The people's resentment against their Archon has been building as more and more of the prophecy is fulfilled.
Yes, yes.
The spark was all we needed to turn smoldering anger into a flame. Moreover, according to our understanding and analysis of you, when something like that occurred, you would likely flee the scene and head to Poisson by yourself.
Poisson.
So, we arranged for a second group to lie in wait there.
So, you mean the ones who scoured the settlement for me were also from the Spina?
Spina.
And their goal was to force you to step into the giant magic box
How the
so you
fuck-
may personally participate in the greatest magic performance in all of Fontaine history.
Do you know how far you gotta carry this bitch?
That's right. That house was a magic box, rather than someone's residence.
Yeah.
As the super ultimate version of the setup that
Super
I used
ultimate.
when I first performed at the Opera Epiclese, the volume of the box was increased by a whole order of magnitude, and the distance it traversed was the entire gap between Poisson and Erenie.
Which is crazy.
Its cargo, of course, was an Archon instead of a human.
Yeah.
My thanks, Furina. Without your help, we could never have pulled off such an extraordinary performance.
You're welcome.
Of course, this performance was only made possible
Appreciate you
with
and good luck.
Father's support. The House of the Hearth spent a massive amount of labor in Mora to pull this off.
Good luck on that interview.
We had to select a location, construct a giant magic box, dig a tunnel, and open up a path through the water. It was a lot of work for all of us.
I can fucking see.
So, in other words, the earthquake that we felt within the giant magic box was just a normal tremor from the transportation of the whole house?
Yep.
That's right. It wasn't a sign of another disaster to come.
We decided we deceived you back there. Sorry about that.
Then, I can guess Nervilette and Cloran's parts.
Yeah.
You gathered a crowd, prepared a stage, and made sure that the champion duelist would be immediately ready for a fight.
Imagine though, they actually
So that
fought.
As soon as I appeared on the stage, the trial may commence without a hitch. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
That is correct.
Well, Clorand, I must commend you for your courage. Only the most outstanding champion duelist in all of Fontaine would accept a duel with an Archon without flinching.
What out of flinch, nigga?
Thank you.
She said, "Hey, I can kick your ass."
Traveler. I suppose your role was to keep me distracted with conversation once you found me in Poisson.
I would have been like, actually, my goal was to get you to tell the truth about all this bullshit so we didn't have to sit through this. But your ass wanna, all that, you could have just said it without,
You'd make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor once we'd arrived onto the stage.
You guys wrong.
Oh?
My mission was to give you one last chance. We hope that you share your secret with us before the magic box arrived into the stage. I'm glad he said that shit.
Is that so? Then I suppose I must have missed my final chance.
I've already beat you once. I'm gonna get the truth out of you, bitch.
It's fine. It matters not. What's done is done.
Or you could just say the secret.
Stage is already set.
Ugh.
So there's no reason to disappoint the audience. Let's see this trial through to the very end.
Yeah, the other thing we can do now is judge the Hydro Archon. Still, I can't help but get a little bothered by the conversation earlier. What did Furina want to say to me right before we arrived on the stage?
Sir Prosecutor, please allow me to pass this along.
The fuck? I'm on.
This is a document that Miss Charlotte applied for and received permission to share with you during the trial.
Okay.
According to her, it should speed up the proceedings.
Huh? Charlotte wanted to give us something?
Damn, Charlotte.
Oh, so she's here too. Hey, Charlotte.
Shout out to the gang back down there.
Oh, let Paimon see. Isn't this the exclusive interview that she did with us before?
Right.
So she's already finished it, huh?
Right.
Wait, then that means this document is a perfect timeline of everything that's happened ever since we stepped foot in
Ooh.
So in other words, we can refer to this anthology of evidence
Anthology of evidence.
every time we want to use something from our journey as evidence for an argument.
It's super. It's a super practical gift. I never would have thought of using it this way. English.
Just think of it as a refresher, all right?
Man, trying to get me got the
defeated the Hydro
shit.
Archon in the very first duel you took part in at the Opera House. That's one for the history books, all right.
Right.
I didn't think that you'd wind up getting to the bottom of the case I'd been following all this time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could also see this as a happy coincidence. This is the first time Monsieur Nervillet had
Monsieur
a difference of
Nervillet.
opinion with the Oratories.
I forgot about the
Even
Oratories.
Hydro Archon can't figure it out. A Fatui Harbinger.
Mm-hmm.
She's an extraordinary person.
Uh.
Her instinct must mean something.
I want her to mean something to me.
The Fortress of Meripede was almost destroyed in a single day. That I didn't witness that scene personally will always be a source of professional regret, I think. According to Monsieur
A whale.
Imapct, both Child and that whale should have been in the primordial sea at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I nearly lost my awesome friend Navia. To be honest, that still gives me shivers.
Yeah.
The words of someone as extraordinary as a witch can probably only be truly understood when something surreal happens to you.
Okay. All right. Nah, Dogo.
The
Who brought him in
prosecution
here?
and the defense are both in position.
Who
The
let him
trial
in
shall
here?
now begin.
Somebody kick him out.
Oh, come on, Nervillet. There's no need to repeat all the unimportant legalese.
Hmm?
Just fast forward to the part where the prosecution lays out my offenses. As the defendant and the lead actress of this performance, I still haven't even been informed of my supposed guilt in all of this.
Do you know chat is an emote only? Yeah, niggas be spoiling.
Of course, it is only natural for humans
only the
to
mods can
struggle
talk
to
for real.
understand the actions of a god. However, you will need more than that to convict me of a crime.
That's true. But my charge here is unrelated to your conduct as an Archon.
When the fuck MC started talking? Fuck going on? What? They've been busy. They've been busy. See, this is all the never let money they've been giving to these niggas. This is the never let money. Every time this nigga talk, they know. They know. They know. This is the never let money.
Instead, I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first place.
Holy fucking shit. M-fucking-C. You're a fucking liar. No fucking way.
Wait, what was that? Lady Furina's a fraud?
No fucking way.
Hey, I came here thinking that we were going to try the Hydro Archon for forsaking her duty, but did I hear that right? She's not our Archon at all?
God damn, we were saying this shit last time.
Charge accepted.
Ooh. What's your reaction, Furina? Furina, what's your reaction?
Lady Furina, do you plead guilty to the charge? Lady Furina.
Furina?
I plead not guilty. How can I be guilty?
Okay,
There
alright.
is no way that I, Focalor, otherwise known as Furina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine, could be anything other than your true Archon.
Talk your shit, nigga.
Yeah. Even though Lady Furina can be rather eccentric, isn't it going too far to doubt her very identity?
Not at all.
Yeah, I've never questioned her identity either. Sure, Lady Furina can be super irresponsible.
Nah, come on.
But what grounds does that prosecutor have to make such a huge claim?
Bitch, that's why you're here, to hear me out. Jeez.
I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. Many of the members of the audience have known me as the Hydro Archon ever since they were born. There would be no fooling their memory.
Now, that is it, you know, unless you got a fountain of youth. It would fit perfectly with the,
See? Even the Oratories has decided to show me its favor. Are you sure you want to commit to a charge that will never be upheld?
Okay.
If you wish to drop the case, I can promise you as the god of justice.
The god of
You
justice.
will not have to face trial for making a false accusation. We will treat everything that's happened as a dramatic spectacle and move on with our lives. What do you say to that?
Nope.
An argument with near impossible odds, huh? We have to not only refute Furina's claims, but also overturn the long-held beliefs of the people.
Had to spit, my bad. The people only see you as their Archon because they're... Hello? Hold on. There we go. It's hearing an echo and shit. Where am I going? Oh. The people only see you as their Archon because that's their long-held belief.
Well, I tried to give you the chance to surrender.
Surrender.
If you must persist, then let me ask. If you believe I'm not the Archon, then what manner of being do you think I am?
That is a good... Hold on. Cause she could deadass just be an Oceanid.
And if I was not the Archon, then how did I manage to live for over 500 years?
Because we have seen Oceanids turn into people. Oh shit, chat, you're an Oceanid. I've got to think carefully. What do we know to be special about Furina exactly? Not the will dreams, nigga. That shit straight up just says irrelevant. Okay, so there's only particular text connections to her consciousness. She believes that the prophecy will certainly happen, but probably the knave.
First of all,
Okay, talk to these niggas, Pama.
member of another long-lived race, which would allow you to naturally possess an extended lifespan.
Ooh.
Second of all, even if that wasn't the case, there could be other ways to extend your life.
Such as a curse.
Who gave you that idea? Was it the knave? You'd sink so low as to use a harbinger's words against me.
It doesn't matter who gave us the information. What matters is the veracity of the claim.
A curse? I once thought it possible that the aura of an Archon might naturally resemble the type of curse.
Ooh.
But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity, but a curse after all.
Ooh.
You sensed it too, huh, Nervalet?
So, Furina, instead of an Archon, could you just be a cursed human?
Lady Furina is actually a human?
Well, it is true that it's extremely difficult to tell humans and gods apart just by looking at them. It's not impossible.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, don't start celebrating too early now. Even if I have been carrying a curse like you said, how does that prove that I am merely a human being? Besides, everyone knows that the main difference between a human and a god is the possession of authority.
Right.
Gods can do what humans cannot. That's why they're worshipped as gods.
But we've never seen you do this shit, though.
For centuries, manifestations of my authority have served the nation of Fontaine. One need only to turn their eyes towards the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal in this very opera house, or consider the endemnitium that is used in every aspect of life.
Wait, the one trial proved the opposite. Furina actually has no control over the Oratrice at all. Hold on, we gotta talk to these niggas. We gotta let these niggas know. Where the shit at? We gotta let these niggas know. Trials conviction. Talk to these niggas. The fuck? We got you, bitch.
The Oratrice. But weren't you as confused as all the rest of us when the Oratrice declared Child to be guilty without any proof?
Talk to these niggas.
You should have come up with a good explanation for that by now.
Ooh.
Didn't I make myself clear at the time? The decisions of the gods are naturally difficult for humans to comprehend. There is no need to provide an explanation.
No, there is.
Lady Furina, I believe a reminder of your current circumstances is in order.
Bars.
While the court is in session, The principles of justice and the law must come before all else.
Come on now.
While you are an Archon, you are also first and foremost the defendant in this
Nigga,
trial.
you a nigga, you in court, nigga. Ain't got nothing to do with you being a god.
You will prove yourself unable to defend against the prosecution's charges if you continue to withhold vital information against the rules of the court.
Bars.
I never thought you'd use that kind of rhetoric against me.
Nigga, this ain't, there's no feelings here, bitch. This court, Judge Judy.
That was no trick of rhetoric, Lady Furina. I've merely reiterated the rules of the court. Rules that all should respect and follow.
Respect and follow, bitch. Respect and follow.
So, you neither knew why Child was declared guilty, nor did you understand the structure and operations of the Oratrice.
Right.
Instead of having been created by you, the manifestations of authority you mentioned have been made by the real Hydro Archon, haven't they?
Ooh.
The real Hydro Archon. Well, now you're really losing me.
Okay.
It is true that I did not know why the Oratrice gave out a guilty verdict that day. But the Oratrice handed out that verdict unilaterally.
Unilaterally?
It has been
Ooh,
operating
vocabulary.
Independently ever since it was first created.
Okay.
You can't argue that just because a divine creation is flawed, that the god behind it must also be no god at all.
That is a bar as well. We gotta. That's a bar. She hitting us.
She's still throwing out all kinds of excuses.
Nah, that was a bar,
Seems like
Palmon.
she's confident that we won't be able to produce proof that she has no power over the Oratrice.
Sure, we can put the Oratrice aside for now, but then, Miss Furina, could you give us a brief demonstration of your power as an Archon? Please, bitch.
My power as an Archon.
Yes.
There are many ordinary citizens in the audience. How can I just carelessly demonstrate the formidable power of an Archon?
If that poses a concern, I'm prepared to extend my protection to the audience.
Ooh, because I'm a dragon, bitch.
You don't need to go that far.
A brief demonstration of your power over a Hydro should be quite harmless. Surely an Archon at least matched the capacity of a human with a vision. What are your powers, bitch?
Aren't you the Hydro Archon? Or is it that you can't even wield the power of Hydro, much less the authority of a god?
Oh.
Indemnitium! Yes! It's all because of Indemnitium! All Archons derive their power from the faith of the people, and I've converted the people's faith in justice into Indemnitium!
I would have been in the audience like, that sounds like some bullshit. That sounds like some bullshit. Sir, if you do not quiet down in court, you will be removed. I'm just saying.
Thus did I give up all of my divine power to provide everyone with energy for their daily lives. Have you ever seen a more magnanimous god?
Magnanimous?
Isn't that a huge stretch?
Sound like some bullshit.
Yeah, no matter how generous an Archon can be, how could they give up all their power? Can a god with no power even still be called a god?
That shit backfired on her ass. Ooh.
It seems like nobody's buying Furina's excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, come now, everyone. Please don't stare at me as if I was a liar.
You're looking like a liar, bitch.
I'm still the same Furina you knew, right? The one that you loved. Shouldn't you want to believe in me?
What a Archon at?
Please. You've got to believe me.
If what the prosecutor said is true, she really has committed a grave offense.
A grave offense.
Did she deceive all of us? And all of our parents and grandparents too?
Damn.
And all of our ancestors?
Shit.
Ever since they were born?
Damn. You're going to jail, bitch.
That's enough. Tell me then, if I'm not the real Hydro Archon, then who is?
Bitch, that's a good ass fucking question.
If you have no evidence of another Hydro Archon's existence,
MC, no way we do, right?
anyone who can back up their claim to be such, then what grounds have you to say that I'm not actually the real deal?
MC, do we have something like that?
Wow, she came up with yet another argument.
That's a good one, though.
How can we refute her now? Seems like she really doesn't want to give up.
If we can't prove that she isn't the Archon, we can prove that she's just a human. And if she's only human, the primordial fucking seawater. Holy fucking shit.
That doesn't sound right. Paimon doesn't think this clue can be used as compelling evidence.
Bitch, Paimon. Okay. Whichever the problem with the God damn it, Paimon. You know what I'm trying to say, god damn it.
It has been established that all Fontainians can dissolve in water from the primordial sea. And that means...
Bitch, do you want to play a game of chicken right now? You want to get turned to water?
Since you insist on claiming to be a god and not a human,
right.
There's a method that you can use right here and now to eliminate all suspicions of you being the latter.
Yeah.
Miss Navia, please apply to serve as a temporary attorney for the prosecution before addressing the court.
Okay.
Though you act in partnership with the prosecutor, you must still adhere to proper procedure.
I was going to say, why didn't she let us finish?
Super sorry, Monsieur Chief Justice. I swear this really will be the last time that I'll speak out of turn. Now, I've brought some seawater from Poisson. As everyone knows, a massive flood struck the area not long ago. Taking many lives.
Took the gang, okay?
Including those of some of my closest friends. So, Miss Furina, would you dare to touch some of the seawater?
Some of the seawater, bitch? Oh, that shit glistening. It's ready for you to turn to water.
We are to believe that you are indeed the real Hydro Archon. Touching the seawater would have no effect on you. All it should do is strengthen your case.
Oh.
But if you don't dare to touch it,
don't dare to touch it.
We have basically proved the reverse. Oh, and I must remind you that after the disaster at Poisson, nobody wants to see any more people dissolve.
Sue, I'd like for you to not play chicken, bitch.
I do hope you'll act prudently and choose the simpler path of admitting guilt.
Ooh.
Navia from the Spina di Rasula. The Spina has governed Poisson for many years.
Poisson?
I guess her suggestion is valid.
Valid, nigga.
If Lady Furina is indeed just a human, she's probably Fontainian like all the rest of us. Would she really dare to try?
But imagine this bitch is not from Fontaine. Crazy. Okay? That would be some crazy shit. She's not gonna touch this water, but imagine she's not from fucking Fontaine. Bitch from Mondstadt. Why is she walking down? Hey! Furina?
Lady Furina, this test has been unilaterally proposed by the prosecution.
Put your finger in
As
it.
it falls outside the realm of standard court proceedings, you possess the right to decline participation.
Put your finger in it.
Well, of course he had to tell her that. But refusing to participate is basically the same as a confession of guilt.
Put your finger in it.
She's just staring at the water without saying a single word. It really does seem like she's quite terrified of it.
Imagine!
That could only mean...
What's going on? Is she really planning to... that's not what we thought she would...
She is not finna turn no fucking water, chat. Bitch.
Due to the inherent risk of the test, Lady Furina, you may...
You didn't, Furina!
Hey!
She actually... Bitch, why are you panting like you didn't know that shit was gonna happen? Did you risk it? You a nasty bitch!
I'm fine! Look at me, everyone! My hand is still here! I haven't been dissolved!
Holy fucking shit.
Will you believe me now?
No!
I really am your Archon! I'm nothing like a normal human who would fall apart as soon as they touch this water! Really? Was this not the most obvious thing in the world?
Me personally, I would have said take your glove off like she OJ. This is an OJ situation. The glove don't fit, nana boo boo. But she had her glove on, but then she stuck her whole hand in it. She touched skin and all. I thought she was finna pull a OJ. She didn't. Okay.
Miss Siegewin, if you are present, Miss Siegewin, please come forward and attend to the defendant.
Miss Siegewin.
Siegewin?
Oh, the gang?
Don't be nervous. It'll just take a few seconds.
Uh-oh. This could mean trouble.
Let me see.
The fuck?
Please announce the results of your evaluation to the court, Miss Siegeween.
Okay.
As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Furina was displaying symptoms of hyperventilation and flushed skin. These indicate that she was experiencing the adverse effects of exposure to primordial seawater.
Ooh.
The extent to which she was affected is the same as other humans when exposed to primordial seawater of a similar concentration.
They diluted that motherfucker. Diluted it even more.
Thank you, Miss Siegeween. Lady Furina, you may return to the defendant's stand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. What did she just say? I didn't get dissolved. Shouldn't that be enough to prove my innocence?
Diluted, bitch.
Well, considering your tendency to run from your problems, we did originally prepare a direct sample of the seawater around Poisson.
Right.
However, after extensive discussion, we exchanged it for a sample that is not concentrated enough to
I thought
dissolve an
so.
actual human.
Okay.
After all, on the off chance that something entirely unexpected,
Like the shit you just pulled.
we don't want anyone else to lose their life to the sea.
So we gave you a diluted sample, and we had a doctor from the prison to analyze the symptoms that you were, symptomizing.
Yeah, so out of regard for Furina's life, you secured a low concentration sample and asked the head nurse to serve as an expert witness.
Right.
It's a great thing that the direct sample wasn't actually used. Furina could have...
I can't believe you...
But what's really going on? Furina can have not known the consequences of touching that water as a human. This is unlike how she usually acts, unless it's actually more important for her to keep up her facade than to save her own life. But hadn't she given up on everything a long time ago?
Listen to me, everyone. Please don't give me such cold and disdainful looks. What happened just now didn't prove a single thing.
Bitch, it actually proved everything.
Think about it. How can you conclusively prove that an Archon can't also be affected by the primordial seawater?
Now that's a good argument. Let's see.
Also, if I was really just a human, why would I dare to just put my hand in that kind of water?
Uh-oh. Nigga's not going for it. No.
Please, everyone, anyone, just listen to me. I swear, I really am your Archon.
Why can't you just say what you need to say? Ain't nobody even looking at you. Oh, I thought that was her. I thought she switched. I thought this was a split personality shit.
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway anyone. The odds are just too stacked against her now.
I thought Furina clicked. I thought she snapped, nigga.
With all the things that have been said, Paimon doesn't think there's any way left for Furina to win.
I believe the time for arguments and presentation of evidence has come to an end.
Uh-oh.
If there are no objections, we will move on to the final judgment.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't think anything she says.
Uh-oh. She finna Snapchat. She's finna snap. Uh-oh. The fuck?
In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Furina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine.
Ooh.
As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Furina is guilty.
Ooh.
We shall now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Now imagine though, chat. Imagine. Now, we don't heard him say guilty. Now imagine now. Imagine.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Furina is
innocent, right?
What's wrong?
Imagine.
What's the Oratrice's verdict?
It can't be. Did the orange tree just declare Furina to be innocent?
No. The Oratrice also displays a guilty verdict.
God damn.
Isn't that correct then?
However, the exact wording of the verdict is thus. The Hydro Archon, guilty.
So the orange trees just be giving out shit. First of all, the Hydro Archon, guilty. You just saying niggas are guilty of this shit at this point. Nigga, you're saying she's a fraud, but she's guilty. But you just call her the Hydro Archon. Does that fucking make sense?
To be punished via the death sentence.
Never fucking mind. The death sentence. Shit.
The death sentence?
The death sentence?
That's actually one of the available sentences? I've always thought that it was just a myth.
Damn.
The one and only time the death sentence has been handed out at the court, and it's been given to the very person we've worshipped as the god of justice? What an unexpected twist.
Nigga, this history. I would have been in the back of the courtroom like, god damn, eating popcorn and shit. Fuck, this shit good.
Furina's been sentenced to death by the Oratrice?
Who gonna kill her?
Use the trial to show her the seriousness of things so she'd tell us the truth. How did things escalate this quickly?
Who finna kill her?
This outcome is indeed quite strange. According to Fontaine's current definitions of justice, as well as its recommendations for criminal sentences, is this sentence really appropriate for the crimes that have been committed?
Yeah, even Vache wasn't sentenced to death by the Oratrice.
Right.
You know, the real evil mastermind behind the serial disappearances case.
What's more strange is instead of Furina, the Oratrice rendered the judgment on the Hydro Archon. That's what I'm saying, MC. We locked in for real.
Indeed. Not only is Furina's sentence overly excessive,
right.
The very point of our trial today was also to prove that Furina has never been the Hydro Archon in the first place. But now, the Oratrice seems to have deliberately invoked the title of the Hydro Archon. What does this mean?
Holy fucking shit.
Excuse me.
This depressed ass nigga.
Is the trial still going?
Ugly ass.
Fremine! Huh, you finally made it. I assume this means you've completed your mission?
Yeah.
Any mission Father assigns to me will always be top priority.
Bitch, what the fuck you got to say, Fremine? With some help from the other Fatui, Fremine brings a stone slate. The first one!
The first prophecy slate?
What the fuck? Where the fuck you even get this?
Huh. So the knave privately arranged for Fremine to try and find the missing slate.
How the fuck you found this
I looked
shit?
everywhere and finally found it at the bottom of the sea. It took me a long time to get around some dangerous stretches of water.
Damn.
But has the trial already concluded? Then doesn't that mean I've come too late? Oh no. Father will be disappointed in me.
Don't worry, the mystery hasn't been resolved yet. It's still not too late for you to shine.
Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Fremine.
Appreciate you, big dog. Don't be depressed, you gonna make me
The
sad.
record left on the slate. Traveler, I believe that you have already seen the other existing slates.
For shit
I'd
show.
like you to come here and confirm their contents.
Okay. Honestly, being a real nigga like me, I wouldn't even ever use stairs to go downwards.
So what do you see?
I would have just jumped. It looks like the previous Hydro Archon released her divine power, turning the Oceanid into human beings. Like I said, Furina's a fucking Oceanid.
I believe I've now made sense of the Hydro Archon's crime. It has to do with Fontaine's lost history.
Ooh. So you turn a human into an Oceanid. Okay.
Isn't the Hydro Archon just guilty of deceiving her people? Oh, wait, no, that's Furina. And
Damn.
we've already proven that she's not the Hydro Archon.
Then what the fuck is the Hydro
So
Archon?
when you say Hydro Archon, do you mean the real Hydro Archon we've been kind of talking about?
But we thought she died.
In truth, everything that you've encountered in Fontaine up until this point can be traced back to the contents of these stone slates.
Actually?
However, I'm uncertain as to how much sense they currently make to you.
An association between the contents of the slate and the events in real life.
Okay, let's try to recall the contents of the other 3 stone slates. Paimon will do her best to help you remember.
Okay. What the fuck finna happen? Oh. Check the description of the stone slates to extract the key information from them. Thank you, Hayals of Anthol for the follow. Appreciate you. You can find scenarios related to the stone slates content in the incident record recorded in the interview notebook. There, you can verify said contents. As the verification process continues, the fountain of water will level and the menu interface will rise. When you finish verifying all the stone slates, the truth behind the prophecy shall be revealed. The real events related to the prophecy. Okay.
The stone slate describes what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to show the previous Hydro Archon using her divine power, and then the Oceanids turn into humans.
Right.
Does that mean that Fontainians are transformed Oceanids? Oh, Paimon wasn't expecting that. But if Oceanids can turn into humans, then perhaps this process can be reversed as well.
Right.
The second stone slate shows Celestia floating in the sky, and the Hydro Archon and her people worshipping it together.
Right.
But the heavens still brought judgment down upon them.
Right.
This must be the point when the Hydro Archon and the Fontainians were branded with their original sin. Does this mean that the original sin and the Hydro Archon sin are the same thing?
Right.
The third slate shows the Hydro Archon sinking into the sea surrounded by many people.
Right. Oh, that.
That reminds Paimon, didn't we also watch that happen to someone else?
Did we? My memory's ass.
Well, the fourth slate is the prophecy the Fontainians have been talking about. People dissolving into the sea, the Hydro Archon crying on her throne, and so on.
Why do niggas decide to cut grass right now? You know what?
We didn't believe that such a crazy disaster could happen at first, did we? But after that incident, it was just a question of when and not if.
When and not if. Ooh. So I gotta line up with the shit that I've been through. I edit here. It seems to show the form of Hydro Archon used their divine power to turn Oceanists into people. By the way, it seemed like, yeah, these two people are different than these two people. Turning people, verify? Okay.
We know from the case of the serial disappearances of young women that Fontainians can be dissolved in primordial seawater. And the first stone slate tells us that long ago, the Hydro Archon used her power to turn Oceanids into humans.
Right.
This might be the reason that Fontainians can dissolve.
Okay. Judgment. Would that be the Hydro Archon guilty to be punished via death sentence? No. Would that be enhance the primordial seed, nevertheless power? No. Judge him guilty. You don't fall into the water contain primordial.
That doesn't sound.
Alright, Paimon, shut your ass. Okay.
Perhaps what is about to take place has all happened before.
Right.
The true sin of the Hydro Archon that Nervalet mentioned, and the original sin cast down on the people of Fontaine by Celestia, as recorded on the stone slates.
Okay. What about this one though? I don't know about. Oh, is it this? It is.
It's
Okay.
not as simple as falling into the sea. When
Right.
Navia fell into the sea, her consciousness was subjected to judgment.
Right.
The stone slates show the people gathered around the Hydro Archon in the sea. Could that be alluding to the same thing?
Okay. And then the last one. Why every time I get deeper to the truth, the nigga outside with the cutting grass get louder and louder? Nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to. Yeah. This nigga watch the stream and get. Okay, I was just trying a cup of tea. Is it Nevertheless Power? Okay.
The prophecy from the stone slates found its way into society, but not many people believed it at first. The fortress of Meropide was nearly flooded with primordial seawater, which we know can cause Fontainians to dissolve. It seems increasingly likely that the prophecy may come true. If we hadn't dealt with it in time, things could have gone very badly.
Right. It's flooding. Water.
They'll dissolve into the primordial sea but won't cease to exist. their essence will flow in the seawater,
Yeah.
converge, and take the form of an Oceanid.
Yeah, multiple people come in one Oceanid.
The
Oceanid.
Hydro
Shut up.
Archon was sentenced to death in court, shocking everyone present. Perhaps this means that her sin was actually Fontaine's original sin.
Right.
Navia fell into the water inside those ruins, and she nearly dissolved. She was surrounded by the people of Poisson in a court within her consciousness, and was forced to take part in a trial meant to make her stay.
Right.
The eruption of the primordial sea at the fortress of Meripede was the surest sign that the prophecy was about to come to pass no matter what. The prophecy's contents can all be verified by recent events. If we combine what we know together, loads of truths should come to light.
Verification complete? Okay. Now talk to me. Give me the dialogue. Give me the info. Give me the information. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. What the hell going on back there?
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Okay.
So that's how you can make sense of it. But then it feels like we're going to have to share some truly shocking revelations.
Let's hear them.
Okay, the first slate reveals that Fontanians are not real humans.
Incredible. Linny, did you hear that?
We're not real humans.
What the fuck?
All Fontanians were originally created by the late previous Hydro Archon, with Oceanids as their basis.
Okay.
The evidence for that can be found in how only Fontanians could dissolve in primordial seawater.
No, that makes sense.
All the girls Vacher dissolved were also turned into Oceanids.
Right.
Oh, and according to Navia, when she was about to get dissolved, she also saw everyone gathered around for a trial. All of them in the shape of Oceanids.
Right.
Indeed.
Indeed. The second slate reveals that the crime of the Hydro Archon was her creation of Fontanians from Oceanids.
Yeah, and it follows from the content of the first slate that she probably angered Celestia by creating humans without prior permission.
Ooh.
That could also explain why the Oratrice judged the Hydro Archon to be guilty. It's to account for that ancient sin.
Right.
The Hydro Archon's true sin was creating us?
Damn!
And yet, after many hundreds of years, the Hydro Archon's creations have turned around to try to judge the Archon within the Opera Epiclese.
Right!
The twists of history are
The
often
twists
most
of history.
unexpected of all.
As for the third slate, I'm still convinced that it should come after the fourth.
Yeah, isn't the image here just like when Navia fell into the sea? So wouldn't it be trying to show the image of the Hydro Archon also falling into the sea once the prophecy has been fulfilled in the fourth slate?
The fourth slate, this depicts the fulfillment of the prophecy as is already widely known.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain weeping on her throne.
Right.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Damn, because all the people have dissolved. Yeah.
You've made some keen deductions. I must say, given how much you still don't know, it is impressive that you've already managed to connect so many pieces of the truth.
Thinking how we're connecting these truths together, how the fuck is this whale gonna come in? Like, how, is the whale just in the courtroom just randomly?
However, while you were able to decode all the information on the slates, they've also been etched with an additional layer of hidden information using a different power source.
The fuck does that mean,
When we were at
Neverlet?
the ruins, I tried to decipher the hidden information recorded in the slates. But since we only had 3 slates at the time, I was unable to come to a full conclusion.
So we should go back with all
Now
4
that
then.
The slate collection is complete. I shall make another attempt to decipher the narrative recorded within. If everything goes well, we should finally be informed of the unadulterated truth.
Please? Do it! Auga.
Did you get it?
Can I get that bad boy in
I believe I should
480?
share this truth not only with you, but with all the people of Fontaine as well. I will try to briefly summarize it for you.
Okay.
Your hypotheses regarding the origin of Fontanians and the sin of the Hydro Archon were both correct.
Okay.
In the Fontaine of old, the previous Hydro Archon sensed the yearning of her Oceanid familiars for life on land.
Okay, because it was in that water.
The Oceanids were enamored with the beauty and romanticism of human beings. Wishing to have those experiences for themselves, expressed to the Hydro Archon their desire to become of a similar kind.
Okay.
However, even though water as an element is intricately linked with the power of life, the Hydro Archon, as one of the seven, did not possess the authority to create a new form of human life.
Right.
Not one to give in. She eventually found a way to create permanent humanoid bodies for her familiars by appropriating the power of this planet's primordial sea.
Okay. Oh.
She poured primordial seawater into the Oceanids' blood vessels, creating humanoid mimics in the process.
Damn.
But if Fontainians were to ever come into direct contact with water from the primordial sea, the power within their bodies would escape these artificial restraints and return to the sea.
Okay.
As a result, their forms would collapse, and they would be reverted to their original forms as Oceanids.
Damn.
Of
Water.
course, the Hydro Archon never received permission from the heavenly principles to create a new human race.
Right.
And thus, the Hydro Archon and all of her creations came to shoulder the original sin of appropriating the power of the primordial sea.
Shit.
That is the true history of how the people of Fontaine first came into being.
So we were all Oceanids before we turned into human beings?
None of y'all are real niggas for real.
That's way too much information for me.
Hey!
I think I'm just going to pretend that I never heard a single thing.
That'd be the best course of action.
Wait, but if that's the truth, we can't let the Hydro Archon be sentenced to death. After all, her only sin was creating us.
This really might be too much information for your regular Fontainian.
It is.
But it does answer a lot of our questions.
It does.
Alas, your hypothesis regarding the third and fourth
Excuse
stone
me.
slates was inaccurate. The slates' respective positions are, in fact, correct.
So they are in the right order. What is the third slate supposed to represent then?
A key point of the visual on the third slate is how all the individuals depicted in the water are humans rather than Oceanids.
Yeah.
They have not been dissolved, which implies that the water depicted in this slate is not water from the primordial sea.
Oh, it's just water.
The nation of Fontaine is the nation of Hydro, as well as the nation of trials and justice. Instead of being the literal element, the water in the scene symbolizes judgment and justice. You may also recall Navia's experience. When she fell into the sea, her consciousness was surrounded by that of many others who intended to hold a trial to determine her fate.
Right.
Therefore, the meaning of the third slate is that the people of Fontaine shall try the Hydro Archon.
Ooh, oh shit, it can't be.
Yes, it refers to our present situation.
Damn.
I think I'm following now. So, what you're saying is, even though we decided to put on this trial to avoid fulfilling the prophecy,
We ended up doing that shit anyway.
everything we've done has happened exactly as the prophecy foretold. So now, it seems, we're the ones making sure it comes true.
Yeah.
What should we do?
I don't know. It feels like there's no way out of this.
No matter what, the prophecy will be fulfilled.
Damn.
Is this what it feels like to be a prisoner of fate?
Yes, bitch.
If that's the case, does that mean the scene in the fourth slate will also be fulfilled soon?
Flooded.
Traveler, I would like to point out another small fallacy in your deductions.
Bitch.
About the fourth slate. You probably thought that the eruption of primordial seawater beneath the fortress of Meripede served as the surest sign that the prophecy was about to come to pass, yes?
I guess it's not.
However, I believe that rather than being a sure sign, that eruption could in fact only be a small warning of something far worse to come.
The big fucking whale.
As for the root cause of the catastrophe, I believe you've already encountered it once before.
I have? Wait, could it be? The fucking whale. Auga. Scared the fuck out of me. I thought the core actually fucking
This eruption
exploded.
was just a small warning of the things to come. We must
Oh, that's why
find the root
Child's there.
cause of the disaster.
Child, nigga. Let's go ahead. Verify truth. Child, verify. Bitch! The actual whale.
It was both dream and reality.
And reality. Damn, that's all I needed?
If we're talking about a true culprit,
Look at Child right there.
only be that thing inside the primordial sea, right?
That thing. That
the truth,
thing.
the original sin, the trial, and the root cause of the disaster.
About it. Why'd it get... What the fuck? Why is shatter like that? All purple and shit. It was fire. I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. This whale better not come in this goddamn courtroom. I didn't think it was gonna happen. No fucking way. I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. You sick bastard. Never let you stop at this whale, nigga. You was not stopping this whale, nigga. Why did the whale just get in the courtroom all of a sudden? It's eating people. Ooh. You just... This nigga is not being affected at all. Ooh, never mind. MC, where are you? Ooh. You're sizzling. What the fuck was that, child? The fuck did that mean?
That was way too close. How did that thing just burst into the opera house? Wait, was that the huge whale you saw in your dream?
I sat here and fucking said, what the fuck is this whale gonna have to do with the courtroom? I said, there's no way the whale is just gonna come in a courtroom and just, oh, that nigga did exactly what the fuck I said it was gonna fucking do. I hate this goddamn game so much. I said it wasn't gonna happen and I wouldn't fucking believe it. And it did that exact. Why the fuck did you come in the courtroom for? I hate this fucking game. That's right. I wish that is also the one that Child saw when he was young.
So we've met it at last. I understand very well why it has chosen to make an appearance here.
Oh, we got a crazy crew here. Hold on.
That whale does not belong to Tevat. It is a monster that has traversed the stars, weeping all the while.
Hold on, chat. Let's think about it. This nigga about $100. This nigga about $100. These two gonna be 200 together. These are like 4 stars. So that's like, let's say about $20 each. Nigga, this about $500,000. This about $500-$600 right here on screen.
It has been greedily consuming the energy from the planet's primordial sea.
Primordial sea.
To grow. That is the main cause for the rising sea levels. And once it has finished consuming all of the energy contained within the sea, its next step will be...
Bitch.
You said that when the Hydro Archon first created Fontainians out of Oceanids, she filled their blood vessels with primordial seawater.
Right.
Precisely. That whale finds the blood of Fontainians nigh impossible to resist.
What the fuck?
Therefore, when it left the primordial sea, it decided to make its next stop a packed opera house full of food. Food in the form of Fontainians.
Nigga, it's a whale and Fontainians are plankton. You ever watch Nemo? Nigga, we was finna be in the gut of that, nigga.
We just barely managed to push it back, right?
I ain't do nothing.
Won't it come back to target the people again once it's managed to recover its strength?
Looks like MC to the rescue once again.
That is correct. Indeed, it is more accurate to say that we should thank that Harbinger for buying us some time. Without him, the whale would have likely come onto land far sooner. From the way he looked, he must have been fighting the creature for quite a long time.
Yeah.
That battle maniac.
Battle maniac.
Maybe had a special connection with that whale, but we definitely didn't expect it to help us out like this.
Right.
Anyway, now that we know that this whale is the actual cause of the disaster recorded in the prophecy, all we need to do to stop the prophecy would be to find a way to beat it up, right?
Kill it, Paimon, but sure.
It is too late.
The fuck? What do you mean?
It had already absorbed too much of the primordial sea's energy before we could notice it. At this point, it has become practically integrated with the sea itself.
I don't know about you, nigga. I know you a dragon all, but I'm a real nigga. Now, if we're power scaling a dragon and real nigga,
Even if the entirety of Tevat were to be destroyed, it could still survive and swim off towards some other world.
What the fuck?
That's not something I will accept.
Okay, like dead ass.
We've already done everything we can, and we even found the true culprit. We've come so far. You can't just tell me that the last hurdle is some impossible foe.
Right.
That's just not fair.
Indeed. That's not how a grand performance should end.
I'll fight it to the end, no matter what.
Okay, talk to these niggas.
So the prophecy will be fulfilled no matter what, huh?
Bitch, Paimon, are you not reading the room? MC, use your thinking cap. Your thinker.
The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled.
Oh.
You may use such things as the history of the future.
Something that's not inside of the Archon because nobody else can see it until now. That's why it's important. Shout out to goddamn Mage N. After everything, it still turned out like this. We couldn't fight against fate. Wait, but if this is all about fate.
Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods. Could things be happening in hidden corners where the god's gaze does not fall? Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part.
So far, we fought in a dragon, the Valen. What was in leeway? The fucking water monster. What the fuck ever. Fucking. We fought a semi-god, in the fucking Sumeru. Nigga, we're finna fight a planet buster. If we fight a planet buster, nigga, hey, if we beat this whale, could it be that even if the prophecy would be fulfilled, there would still be a way to save everyone? Did I miss something? If we defeat this whale, Chad. Oh, wait, I forgot about Furina. What was it that she wanted to say when we met me at the last moment in the giant magic box? What is her real secret? Can I get that in 4K? I can. Thank you. What the fuck is going on?
What's happening with the oratories?
I believe it is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
What the fuck? Fuck you mean? Carrying out the death sentence. She just chilling. Like, fuck it. How the fuck would it carry out the death sentence, though? What the fuck are you even gonna do?
I still need answers.
MC? MC? What the fuck? Fuck just happened to me? Is that a bad bitch? Hold on, chat. What the fuck? Where am I even gonna load at this point? Where am I loading? Where am I loading? What am I loading into? Ooh. Bitch. We didn't even know you was alive for real. Hold on. The toes out? Hose out. Chat, didn't we just... You. Are you the other Archon? Furina? This game is stupid. I hate this fucking game. Actually, hold on. Damn, I don't even want to look up Furina. I want to know if her eyes are switched, but I can't tell.
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help myself.
You are not Furina. Who are you?
Previous Archon.
The sweet
Fosilo.
sound of bewilderment. Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success.
Damn.
But to answer your question, I am Fossilor. You know, the god.
The god.
Fossilor. Why did you deceive us?
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course.
Oh, that was...
No. But I had to fool everyone else too, if I was to stand any chance of deceiving the heavenly principles.
Oh! Deceiving the heavenly principles.
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy.
Uh-huh.
Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine condemned to be flooded. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused. When that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor.
Ooh.
That's the former Hydro Archon Egeria, for the uninitiated. It hardly gets more disastrous than a preordained national catastrophe. Now does it?
So this is that. So we talked about this, a split personality. So yeah, I feel like this is still a split personality. We said part of her might have been in the Oratrice and this the other version. Completely different person. She said the pre-met.
She knew full well that the prophecy would surely come to pass. And as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril.
Okay.
So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather impossible situation that I found myself in.
Okay.
I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles by the time I finally realized...
What the fuck?
There was only one possible solution to this confounding conundrum. I had to outwit the heavenly principles.
How the fuck?
Allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time. I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor.
Ooh.
Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans, I dare say she left me quite a colossal mess to clean up.
Yeah.
But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose to be one of her Oceanid familiars.
Ooh. First of all, Genshin, you're not finna throw this skin in my face after I get Furina. I need this skin, please. Appreciate you. This skin is harder than what she got on right now. I'm just being honest.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
This bitch was an Oceanid turned human turned god. Crazy.
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. In my eyes, to be human is to be part of the greatest opera ever known.
What the fuck is this, by the way?
After becoming a god, I separated my divinity
I fucking knew it!
Spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being.
We fucking knew it, chat. Let's clap it up, first of all. We fucking knew it. We already said this was gonna happen. We see it, chat. We saw it clearly. Clear as day, no glasses needed. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
The me you see before you now is that divinity. And the human counterpart I left behind, I named Furina. She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between.
Right.
She could be as vain and conceited, or as meek and vulnerable as she wished.
Big Mill?
Her strengths were of a kind only a human could possess, as were her shortcomings. But in my eyes, Furina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I always wanted to be. Anyway, so then I cursed her.
Damn!
All part of the plan, of course. The plan to deceive the heavenly principles.
Just curse the bitch.
Do you still remember the final scene of the prophecy? The Hydro Archon alone, weeping on her throne.
Are you gonna explain that one?
In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled,
Right.
I invited Furina to be an actress. to play the part of the Hydro Archon in the prophecy.
Oh, so this prophecy is a whole ass play for real.
Under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die.
Ooh.
But nor was she free to live her life in the pursuit of happiness.
Damn.
Instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role of leading lady, to forever play the part of the god from the prophecy, all to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass.
Damn.
I suppose now you probably understand why your court is called the Opera Epiclese.
Now I know what you're thinking. Duh. Like you think I'm saying it was all a play for real, but it was like I was wondering why the shit switched from one Archon to the other. But then this is supposed to the heavenly principles is truth. To this bitch is a play, and Furina is an actor.
But Furina is only human, isn't she? Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure.
Exactly.
It must have been torture for her.
It has indeed.
It has indeed.
Although she is, in a sense, me in human form, I most definitely owe her an apology for
I was finna say, you definitely fucking do, bitch.
It's been 500 years.
Yeah.
And all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all time.
And this is when we cut to what MC is looking at. I bet you. Ooh! I told you. Unless I just heard all that shit myself through her tears. I came into contact with Furina's tears. If I remember correctly, tears often contains a being's strongest emotions. With significant strength hydro sensitivity, I can form an emotional connection, just like I did with the Oceanate and the Fontaine Hallucinant. Wait, could this be Furina's inner world? The world of Furina? What is she doing on stage? Wait a moment. That probably isn't Furina. It's likely a reflection of her inner self. If I can directly speak to that self, I might be able to easily get what I wanted to know. I came here for answers. Either way, this opportunity is not to be missed. Let me try to talk to her. Chat, for the first time ever, I don't want to talk to her as one of my other characters. Wait a minute. God damn it. Okay, chat. I was going to change the MC and be cool about it, but apparently I could do everything in the world besides go to this bitch as MC. I was going to be cool about it, but Genshin wouldn't let me do it. So I'm going to go as Nahida Bobita. I got to literally go up the stairs. Headed here. Nahida Bobita. Damn, bitch, you got some good lighting in this motherfucker. Hold on. I can flick it up. Hold on, nigga. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him.
Oh, who permitted you to come onto the stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self.
August self?
I
Stop
must
it.
ask you to keep to the rules.
Come on, it's me.
All right, all right. It is not my intent to reprimand you.
Don't look at
There
me.
is no
Don't
need
look at
to
me.
state your name. Just be off with you. Do not distract me from my performance.
I don't see an audience here.
Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it?
Just let the stage lights go off, please, if only for a second.
I am Focalor. The
That way
eyes
I
of
can
countless
become myself
Fontanians
again.
are upon me. I must, at all times, display the utmost elegance and nobility.
Something's off. There's no getting through her. Even in her heart of hearts, she's still playing the role of the Hydro Archon. What sort of resolve must she have that even her inner self and subconscious would have such an impenetrable defense? I have to find a way. Holy fucking shit. Imagine an evil being going inside of your heart and you just have the resolve to just be...
Audience. The performance
Bitch.
is experiencing
That
a
actually scared the
technical
fuck out of me.
difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon.
That actually scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Bond is strong.
Actually scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Be sanctified.
Let's get it on.
Actually scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards? Wait, where are the guards? Guards! Wait.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bow your head.
Look alive! Ha! Get with me!
Boom, 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 boom. That's another one. Last one. Ooh. That's all the spotlights turned off. If Furina's heart, they must have symbolized the eyes of the people on her. Speaking of which, I think I just received some sort of signal. Was that her true voice? A ticket. When did this end up here? The fuck? Oh, it's a ticket for me to sit down and see the play that she's finna put on. Ooh. Either way, looks like this show is about to begin. In that case, show me how you truly feel, Furina. MC? See the one before a mirror, Furina. Okay, hold on. Let me put this bitch on auto, chat. Oh, it's me! Hey! Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. I walk my tongue. Please don't trip.
Furina. Furina.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are you? Be not nervous.
Person in the mirror.
Be not afraid.
Oh, there she go.
I am before you. Wait a moment. You're mirror me? How can this be?
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the baddest bitch of all?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Mirror me. What do you wish to say? The prophecy. Have you heard of it?
Now, I know people might say that she might actually have her eyes switch, but this is a mirror. I just calculated in my mind her dark blue eye is on the same side as Furina's dark blue eye. If you look in the mirror, they're both on the left. So, like, I still don't know in person if she, like, is actually, like, her dark... We'll see.
What prophecy?
Chat, keep it in your mind. Keep it in your dome.
Wait. I know. I don't know why, but it's in my head somehow. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Weeping on her throne.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away. Oh, very good. You know it well.
I better get this fit, chat.
What's going on? I can't seem to remember anything clearly. The only thing I know for sure is this prophecy. Will it really come to pass? Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later. Things will develop just as the prophecy declared. There is no escaping it.
Okay.
Doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontanian just like them. Will I dissolve too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this world precisely to give people a chance to turn things around. It is the reason why you met me today.
Right.
I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to suffer somewhat.
Damn.
Oh, so there's still hope after all. Goodness, you frightened me. You spoke so much and with so much certainty.
You know?
As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was, why do I have to be the one to suffer?
Damn, that you speaking your truth.
But if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die anyway, right? So if I've already met you as my magical meeting in this world, if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side, and my pain on the other.
Shit.
Is it not obvious where the scales should tilt?
Nigga, me personally? But you know.
You truly are the perfect human. My ideal. I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. Huh? Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon.
Damn.
I need you to play a role. That of the new Archon.
Mm-hmm.
Play as a god.
Right.
That's right. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity.
Damn.
If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of defying this prophecy. But should your identity be revealed,
That's why she was so desperate.
then all hope will be lost. But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being exposed.
Exactly.
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god.
Mm-hmm.
You simply need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would be like.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, your true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but contending against humanity.
Oh!
I'm still not sure I understand, but I'll try. I'll try to do this. So, how long am I going to have to play this role?
500 years!
To accomplish this mission, you will have to stay on the stage for many, many years. You will endure and not grow old until your task ends.
Shit!
But I promise you, all will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial, and everyone will be saved.
Jeez.
A trial? Huh. How exciting. I'll be looking forward to it.
Shit. Oh, God. Scene 2. Ascension speech. Furina. Oh, it's Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Where MC? Hallelujah. One nation under God. Real niggas getting money from the fucking start. They said I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Moving work. Hallelujah. One nation under God. Real nigga getting money.
The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my first time facing the people. What should I say to most appear like a god? To be honest, I still don't know. Perhaps I should first try to act natural.
Summon courage.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Opera Epiclese. I'm sure you've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro Archon. Indeed, I am Furina de Fontaine, your new Archon.
Appear earnest.
In truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god, but it will be my honor to guide you all. As the god Focalor, the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into an age of fairness and justice.
Close politely.
Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the Maison Cardinalise. The future of Fontaine will require us to work together, after all.
That's bars.
This should do it.
Uh-oh.
I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts just fine. Okay, and next.
That's the new Hydro Archon.
Oh.
Is this some kind of joke by
Bitch.
Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity would be a bit more assertive.
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Hey, yo.
Should gods be all powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person?
I would have been like, I can turn you to dust right now. I'm just asking for a little bit of assistance till I get on my feet, bitch.
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen. She might just be a Maison-back puppet.
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of being a fake?
I mean, you are, but...
This is bad. If I get exposed here, there'll be no saving the people from the prophecy.
Right.
Right. Mirmi said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be.
And you already got a whole bunch of successful tips right there.
Calm down, Furina. Think. What do the people want? How would they imagine a god to speak and act?
Right.
Assertive, with a strong sense of presence. One who can dispel all doubt. That is the character I'm fated to play.
Okay, talk to him.
Oh, very good, my people. Only ones such as you are deserving of my rule.
Okay.
Now, I was wondering if some weak puppet were to one day come onto the stage and claim ownership of this opera house, would the children of Fontaine follow them? Well, it seems that you would all see right through them. Having passed my test, you are qualified to witness wondrous trials alongside my august self, here in this opera house.
Bars.
You may consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. I thought it was a debut that suited the atmosphere.
Okay.
Now then, let us be reintroduced.
Ah, so that was just a performance.
Are those lights going off? They are.
That we were inside an opera house.
Right. That's perfect.
It's quite shocking.
That was perfect.
I suppose it's a better look than before.
Hey, yo, raise that audio level.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful. Our future may yet be bright after all.
Oh, so those lights were lights of suspicion.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech.
Resolution with conviction.
My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice.
Ardor for justice.
We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amid sin.
Appear earnest, turn up the drama.
The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its God. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. And on the other, praise and applause. May law be the prayer on our lips.
Hey, yo.
May judgment be our worship.
Okay.
Let us light the fires and drink to the future of Fontaine.
End the speech emphatically.
There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve.
Right.
All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it, heart and soul. So long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the Opera Epiclese, so long as I stand before the Oratrice, I shall even judge the gods of this
Whoops and cheers from the audience. Whoops and cheers. Whoops and cheers. Whoops and cheers. Act 3. Act 3, Opera House Furina. Okay, I got a comfy bed. Oh, I can run.
Lady Furina, here are today's case reports, as well as a summary of the follow-up for your perusal.
Yep, perusal.
Come now. Was I not just at the Opera House in person? Leave these kinds of things to Neuvillette.
Damn.
Besides, none of these trials were the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
What trial?
If I may be so impertinent.
Impertinent,
what
bitch.
Kind of trial are you truly looking forward to?
A magnificent, dramatic, and wondrous trial.
Oh.
A trial to end all things. How could you hope to understand?
She's waiting for the trial. The trial that her mirror self in quotations was talking about.
That's true. I fear I lack the ability to grasp your divine thought, Lady Archon.
Lady Archon.
No need for fright. And do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now. Do your duties. The trial I await. It will come one day.
Ooh. What's behind me? Okay. Is this when we were sitting with what's her face?
Lady Furina.
Oh no.
I don't know what to say. Thank you for agreeing to see me.
Mm-hmm.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your own sense of perseverance instead. Long have you stood in line to meet me, have you not?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm afraid that's just an inevitable consequence of my divine charm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Deoteria, is it?
Deoteria.
How is your son's illness?
You remembered me.
Of course.
And you knew of my family, too.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing much better now. In fact, he is far more of an ardent believer than I.
Right.
He was the one who forced me to seek an audience with you and to bring your words back to him.
Okay. She ain't really do shit though for her.
Good. Very good. If this should happen again in the future, please do not hesitate to come and tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Going down to citizens' homes every so often, while not usual practice, should serve as a fine change of pace.
Okay.
You're such a gentle and wise God. Thank you once again, on behalf of my son.
Yep. Why she sound like what's her face from Spider-Man? Miles Morales' mom. I can't jump. I can't jump. I can't jump. All these books. Oh, she was doing research.
Lady Furina, here are the latest hydrological reports.
Mm-hmm.
As for the specific parameters you asked to take note of, I'm afraid things still don't look good.
Damn.
I see. It's as I thought then. As your god, I did already expect this, but I wanted to see how far your human wisdom would allow you to analyze it. All manner of signs indicate that the prophecy will still come to pass. Forget it. That's not something you need to worry about right now.
Okay.
Well, as I understand it, the Fontaine Research Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
Yeah.
Really? Have they found anything?
I'm afraid that they haven't found any effective solution thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that so? Well, no wonder. This issue has reached the realm of the gods after all. Still, their spirit is praiseworthy.
Praiseworthy. Act 4. Nope, back to my desk though. Oh no, back to bed. To bed! Nobody better be in my room while I'm trying to sleep.
Day's finally over.
Okay.
I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time. good to see that everything's getting on track.
Right.
There are no longer any voices of suspicion.
Right.
Maybe this is fine. I just need to keep going, and everyone will be saved.
Right.
All right, Furina, don't think too hard about this. You need rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
Imagine Part 4, Opera House, Furina.
Lady Furina, here are the new trial reports for the latest cases, as well as a summary of the follow-up.
Okay.
There'll be no need for that. I've seen them already. There's no need to go back over scenes I've witnessed in person before.
Right. Oh.
Lady Furina, I've waited so long for this chance to see you in this manner.
Uh-oh.
Indeed, my dear loyal citizen. This joyous moment is an honor for us both.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I thought something happened to the kid.
Lady Furina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near Poisson.
Uh-oh.
Understood. Keep monitoring. Keep me informed should anything come up at the Institute.
Why didn't you get everybody out of Poisson? God damn it.
I don't think I let anything slip today. I must show the people that there is nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know when these days will end.
Oh, shit.
I feel utterly exhausted. Best to rest early today, too.
To keep up a fucking act, chat. Imagine. See, chat, this is what you get when you start faking it. When you gotta fake it, you put in more effort. Oh, look at the 5 up here. Ooh. Day 5. She over here teleporting and shit. Day after day. Day after day. For 500 years. I'm glad I noticed it at the... Oh my gosh. Scene 182,375.
It's like a dream being able to speak with you up close like this. I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you was Madame Deoteria.
Shit.
20 generations ago.
20 generations, nigga.
And what a fine family yours is indeed. It brings me great joy to meet such a faithful believer. A descendant of a line most ardent.
It sounds like she's crying, bro.
Surely you exaggerate, Lady Furina. My lady?
What is it, good citizen?
Are you crying?
Damn!
Really now? I didn't even notice.
Shit! Your thumbnail now. Ah.
This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the god whose dominion is the waters, can I?
Shit.
No wonder. A manifestation of your power, then. Oh, Archon, I am honored to have witnessed it.
Shit! These niggas was cooking in the writing room. These niggas was cooking. That's why she's always crying in the fucking fountain.
So lonely. Just how much longer?
Chat, we got 1 tear to see all this shit. She's been crying for 500 years. All her tears is in the fucking fountain. That's why we can hear her crying in there. Holy fucking shit.
Must have passed by now. Perhaps the show must go on for hundreds more.
Like, nigga. Like we did, like we put our hand, like we basically got in the fountain and like we saw the memories of a fucking ocean. Nigga, we can hear her voice from the tears she's been dropping for 500 years circulate in the nation.
I never imagined that it would hurt so much. Have I reached my limit? say I didn't even notice my own tears.
Shit!
I want to tell someone, anyone, about this.
And it was finna be me!
Would that not destroy all I've done so far?
That was gonna be me, Chad.
I've conducted so many investigations across the centuries. But there's not even a sliver of hope that we might break the prophecy. All I can do is be part. I must maintain this act. It is the only way to save Fontaine. Please, mirror me. You have to succeed.
Damn. And what is this? Scene, whatever the fuck. And, oh, that should just keep pushing. Oh, this is with me, ain't it? Gotta be.
Furina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone.
Did this bitch make me a lamp?
Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone, your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
That's my voice. Is this scene from where we were with that gigantic magic box? This is great. I didn't think that the scene would replay in her inner world. Surely I'll find out what she wanted to tell me this time.
Share my burden. That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. Just share it with me.
Holy fucking
I'm
shit.
what you'd call a witness.
You fucking imagine.
Yes, I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged.
So he wouldn't count if she told him.
And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator.
That's what sense she was making of him.
If that's the case,
Then you can finally get it the fuck out.
he's right. I could confide in him, couldn't I? But if things don't play out as expected, the people of Fontaine will be the ones to pay the price.
Shit, this is what she was she was stuttering over between telling me her biggest secret ever or everybody dying. Okay, I will see why she was hesitant.
No, Furina. You shouldn't be selfish.
Bars.
But what if it's really alright? Furina, you've worked so hard for so long. Surely it would be okay to put yourself first for once. Just this once.
And then the box opened.
Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? To find someone in whom you can confide your frustrations and sorrows? Surely it could not hurt. If you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might never come back.
And guess what? You let that bitch slip.
Think about it. Long and hard.
That's why she was thinking so long and hard. Guess who else? You know what? Never mind. And that's when the doors open.
No, I have nothing to say. I am Furina.
And she decided not to fucking tell us.
Everything will surely get better.
She decided not to fucking tell us. She's a fucking trooper, Chad.
All you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness my performance until the curtains fall.
Fuck. She decided not to fucking tell us. She's a fucking trooper. She got the bag, chat. Holy fucking shit. Damn it. Why did I end up liking this character, chat? Fuck. Damn. Fuck. God damn it.
So even Furina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself.
Okay, so they both have it on the same side. So her eyes aren't switched, even though she's like the old, like basically the other version of herself.
She did very well. If she had let
Hold on, she got crazy
herself
thighs?
falter even once in these 5 centuries,
Fontaine would have been doomed to the most tragic fate.
Shit!
It seems that trusting humanity was the right decision after all.
Oh my
I
god.
believe that I understand how your deception works, but that is only half the truth.
These
is it
fucking
not?
floating chairs.
How would you build on this foundation to save the people of Fontaine? That is the most important thing.
Right.
Ah, good, good. Of course, the Udex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue.
The crux.
I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine, yes?
So the fuck is it?
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Lenny did mention that he heard a human voice within the core chamber.
So was that you?
It now seems that that person was you.
Okay, we said that.
The machine all along. Am I right?
And then I became one with the Oratrice.
Right.
Taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Alas, your understanding of this device still lacks sufficient depth.
Damn.
In truth, it is no enactor of justice. It is, in fact, a device created to kill the god of justice.
And that's why this fucking guillotine is right here above her head.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you have it. And to be more precise, not only will the Oratrice take down the god of justice, it will also take down the divine throne upon which she has been placed.
What the fuck?
I mean, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose while Furina suffered?
Oh, you're finna fucking die?
My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly accumulate indemnitium within the Oratrice. But really, some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the device was ever used to provide power to Fontaine.
Right.
The vast majority had to be accumulated to enact this death sentence.
What the fuck?
It was all a part of your plan then? Both the trial and the sentence?
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, could have sustained Fontainians for millennia had it only been used for that purpose. Almost all of it has now been stored within the Oratrice.
This bitch thinks she Eren Yeager. You're not him, okay? Stop it. You think this is a coincidence that Fontaine ends like this and Attack on Titan ended? You think I'm stupid? You're not Eren Yeager. Stop it, okay? The fuck?
But only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro Archon's divine throne, shaking the rules established by Celestia and breaking through the institution that is the Seven.
If this shit actually happens, Dane's quest is finna be hard.
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Furina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon. The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your intent, you must be...
Right, okay, so she doesn't... As far as I'm seeing, somehow, it's not mean to kill her Focalor or Furina. It's to kill the Hydro Archon as, like, a thing, but not as a person, I think. I think that's how I'm getting it. The Hydro Archon, but not the people. Like, the role of the Archon, but not the people. I think, probably.
Returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course.
What you mean it was rightfully yours?
In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
Holy fucking shit.
But...
what the fuck would even happen here? Would that mean killing both of them though? Or at least him? I mean her?
Again, are we?
Oh, nigga, it's gonna be pouring outside.
The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign.
Holy fucking shit.
This is the face you make.
all you've done throughout the years is just so you can sacrifice yourself at the very end.
Yes.
I've never quite seen it that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite pleased at how well my deception worked.
Right. Nigga, you better not start crying.
Hydro Dragon, don't cry.
You the one who made this?
I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves.
Ooh.
Were they not guilty of essentially the same crime?
Yeah, huh?
Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principles stole the power you ancient dragons possess. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just that your original powers should be returned to you?
Bars.
Speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies in the process of pursuing human existence itself.
Okay.
So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was Fontaine's original sin,
So if the theft of the prisoner's might was Fontaine's sin?
then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontainians as humans and their right to exist in this world would be Fontaine's original justice. In other words, existence was Egeria's justice. And to me, justice is the continuation of that existence. Defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people shall live on. That should be the justice enthroned over all others. At this point, we, whether it be myself or all other Fontainians, have shouldered the burden of this sin for far too long.
Burden.
Iudex Nervillet, the highest judge in our land. When you regain your full power as an elemental sovereign, what verdict shall you pass upon us?
I imagine guilty. Everyone dies.
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Iudex, I see now that that was your idea too.
Correct.
At last. I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of living alongside them have gradually brought about mutual understanding between us. And I have even attempted to feel as they feel. You are a devious one, Fussalor.
I love this quote.
Things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
Ooh.
The hour of my execution is almost here.
Ooh!
For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid.
Damn. Oh wait, it actually is
This
her.
is one thing both gods and humans have in common.
Holy shit. She got toe drip.
Farewell, Nervillet. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Damn. And she got to do a little jig. I imagine it's the passcode for killing herself. Let me stop. And the power just returns to you, Neverlet. Holy fucking shit. Neverlet got more balls to him. That boy have full power now. Yeah. What's happening over on MC side? Oh wait, is the memories gonna start flowing into her? Thank you, Furina, for all you've done. From this moment on, please live happily as a human, just as I wish we could. Celestia is not gonna like this one. Celestia is not gonna like this one at all. Imagine.
Judex Nuvelet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Ooh! Your sins are forgiven. Did he just release the curse? I'm surprised Celestia isn't in the sky. If it was, I would have spazzed. If Celestia was in the sky in front of him, would have spazzed. Craziest moment ever. I would have died. I would have died. Thank you, D3YAY3ND. Daya, appreciate you for the follow.
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried out?
Navi, you don't even know the half of it.
Bright light, some sort of misdirection? I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
You don't even fucking know, nigga.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
To that beast. We was just thinking, how the fuck we gonna defeat this nigga? We got a whole dragon in full power on our side now. Ooh, I can't believe it.
Didn't you say just a moment ago that it can't be defeated?
Now we
I have
can.
gained the strength sufficient to deal with it. Through certain means, I now have the ability to separate the power of the primordial sea from that creature.
Ooh.
We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry.
Just now?
Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice.
You mean me?
The root of the
executor,
calamities
nigga, the
befallen
executor.
Fontaine, the beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring narwhal.
Narwhal? Okay.
Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come.
Ooh! I gotta fight the bitch right now? Shit. What in the fuck? Oh shit!
I've already done my best to separate the power of the primordial sea.
Oh yeah, I could definitely hear these niggas.
I cannot reach the power source.
Oh yeah, I could definitely hear these niggas. Yeah, for sure.
We can find a way to attack it from within.
Within? Bitch!
Part of the ancient light.
Damn!
We shall look for an opening together.
So nigga, how do you feel like, you know, dying? Oh, I'ma hit you. Him. Oh yeah, that's damage. Oh yeah, that's damage. Oh yeah, that's damage. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that's damage. Stop playing with him. Oh yeah, that's that. Look at him sizzling. Huh? Oh no. It's an effect. I'm just gonna hit it real hard.
The all-devouring narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour.
Bitch!
Continue to trigger its hostility. Change will present itself.
I'm just gonna hit it real hard. Cam. Bitch, you just part the sea like Moses? Moses. Oh, that don't look too good. Bitch, this nigga actually ate my ass. Hold on. Nigga, what they start? Who brought Monster Cat in here? What the fuck?
I have granted you my protection. Do not fear. Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its roots from within.
Nigga, you gonna get this damage regardless. Ooh! Nigga!
Settle down.
Yeah, nigga, that's damage. Oh, I healed! Oh, cool beans!
Witness the might of the primordial sea.
Ah, damn! That shit did a whole lot of fucking damage!
The tides beckon.
I kind of wasted my ult there, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Ooh! Shit! Oh, I killed him! What the fuck? Like it just blubbered over. What the fuck? Nigga just turned evil again. Oh, you a bad bitch, ain't you? Caught that nigga like a Pokemon. What the fuck did you just do? Don't act like you just clean that shit up. Oh, you a bad bitch. I love you.
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. Should have been my job, but oh well.
Yo, this is a crazily bad bitch.
It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime.
Your master's pet? You're not even exactly your master's pet? A pet?
Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
Your master's pet?
Power. Who are you exactly?
Paimon has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right?
Skirk!
It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the less talkative person.
You know.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak.
Damn.
But you, on the other hand,
I'm a strong nigga.
managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world.
Exactly.
So you may speak to me as equals.
What sort of person would take the all-devouring narwhal as a
I
pet?
have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal. That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks.
Okay, even my disciple has more important things to do with his time to. Okay.
All in all, it fails as a pet.
Which that's not really.
Miss Skirk? I think you might have missed the point.
The point being?
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation.
Like, so, like, you just caught the nigga.
So what sort of person is your master? Well, Child's master's master. Wait, is that right?
Oh, right. So you don't know him.
Him?
Sorry, I assumed you did.
Who is him?
His name is Sertologi.
What the fuck type of pasta is that? Who?
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Who the fuck is Sertologi?
Huh. So Master is insufficiently famous. How should I describe him then? Have you heard of the name The Foul?
The Foul?
The Foul?
Still nothing?
Nothing, bitch.
Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfulnir then? Or Gold Rhindaughter?
What the fuck?
Ooh, that one we've heard. Rhindaughter's part of the Hexen Circle.
What?
Albedo's mom, right?
She's Albedo's mom. Okay.
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I don't actually know them either.
Oh, okay.
But I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhindaughter. They're both pursuing some form of perfection.
What the fuck?
Wait, didn't you also mention a visionary person? Paimon didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you.
Oh my god, what do you mean never mind that? Why every time we ask a question, it's like we're there, we're about to get the answer. They get just like, eh.
That the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you.
Oh, you know?
Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest.
Ah.
As such, the Fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos.
Shit.
In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Damn. What? No. There's a little bit surprised about Paimon. It is natural after all. The prophecy will certainly come true. We know this and accepted it. However,
not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
Holy fucking shit.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Furina will remain.
Oh, this was the fucking chair. But definitely there should be a but coming.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
And that actually happened because, you know, big dragon, never let. What the fuck is supposed to happen right now, though? Like, is the water supposed to, like, get drowned away or something? Nigga swimming. Okay, so niggas aren't dissolving. Okay. Okay, you gotta be from Fontaine to know how to fucking swim. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the fucking ship! Holy shit! I didn't know it was gonna fucking fly.
All hands initiate emergency rescue.
I didn't know the ship was gonna fucking fly. Oh, I thought he was supposed to pick up niggas. I thought he was gonna pick people up from their clothes. Look at this nigga. Ooh, he do be swimming for real. Oh, people might be trapped for sure. Wait, are niggas trapped? Dead us? He like fucking go. You know, being from Fontaine, I would expect to be able to see underwater too.
Look, the water's receding.
Okay, so the water recedes as well. Cool beans. I imagine coming in to visit Fontaine on this fucking day.
The prophecy was wrong.
This nigga screams to the top of his fucking lungs. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you right?
We're saved. The prophecy
Did not come fucking true, nigga. Holy fucking shit. Look at this bird trying to finesse. Nigga, you almost had us. Almost. Fucking bird. This would have been like your little playing field. This would have been you. Fucking bird. Stretch. I got you. Oh, they in the news.
Renewed. The Sphera attacks post-disaster rebuilding. I recently visited Poisson to meet with Miss future.
Mm-hmm.
Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia
Ugly.
stated.
Oh, these the plants.
Seeing a small cookie when you're starving late at night. You just need a little of it.
This is the plant she had in her fucking dream, or when she got dipped in the water.
Brain of the Fontaine Research Institute.
Yeah.
The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute, with Jurier turning out to be a once overlooked hidden gem.
Like, nigga, I did not expect this shit to fucking fly.
People always call the first researcher mad, but few know what to call the second. Should that latter person be empirical, they would find it all the harder to find a word with which to classify him and his team.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports. Are those really Jurier and Navia? They sound like real big shots.
They might have been real big shots from the start. We just didn't meet them in the capacity.
What do you think?
Nah, that was hard.
Huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With the disaster just having passed, we would print a free edition packed to the margins with good news to calm people down. The value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further reports and go into the stories behind those people. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of their home. I'm sure that these stories could draw even your well-traveled eye.
The article do make me curious about how things will play out.
I'm curious too! Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from start to finish? What's there to be curious about?
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best incubators of news, if you
Yeah, we do got all the shit.
And also, with you around, I'm sure I'll get to see that Duke.
That Duke.
Are you sure? Hasn't he turned you down several times already?
He'll probably go around this time.
This time will be different. Come on, let's head to Poisson first, and then make a trip to the fortress. There are some things you'll only know when you get there.
For a better tomorrow. Tears among stars. What the fuck is this item? Matter of fact, do I want to stop it here? I don't think I want to stop it here. I do want to look at my bag real quick, because what the fuck is this? Bag, please. In my bag? Hello? Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping, chat. I ain't really get that shit for real. I get it. That shit just don't exist for real. Unless I'm blonde. Hell nah. Shit don't exist. Chat, they gave me an item. That shit don't. Oh, there you go. Wait, can I? Oh, it's just a drop of water obtained from within the colossal beast to convey the primordial sea of life. I shall read this a fucking another decade. Okay, I'm gonna read it though.
Water comes in many flavors.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Do not worry, your Heinz, chat. I do have a couple questions. I have one question. Y'all saw how that water level was fucking high as fuck. What did that look like to the other nations? The fuck, nigga? Unless I'm tripping. Why does it keep doing this? Nigga, navigate. You know, only got a little bit left. And Jujutsu Kaisen come out at 1 o'clock, but Crunchyroll be tripping, so. Is that the Fatui? Ew.
Navia!
Oh, it's you. What brings you all here?
Hey, we're just having a look around.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh, the Fatui.
Oh!
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garunt Snezhevich. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies, and is helping with our work. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing nicely. We've lost a lot of people, but we're moving forward. That will have to be enough.
Right.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray cats.
What the fuck?
But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as the Spina.
Makes
I
sense.
get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly neighbors?
Friendly neighbors? Ooh.
That would be fine. Thanks.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
A bad bitch.
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Huh? You're here too, Claudia?
Cloran.
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss
Imagine.
Furina. So she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat. All right. She really came here to help me out.
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
Wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel, about what it was like facing down a god. There's lots of exciting material there, I bet.
Not right now.
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that, Miss Charlotte.
Nah, that's a crazy
Same
theme.
as always. Couldn't you do me a favor for Navia's sake?
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the traveler.
Like, why you put me into this?
Time persuading Chlorand at any rate.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up and smile.
Damn, ain't nobody want to be in this picture but us. Ugly as.
How did it go? Was it a good shot? Did Paimon look cute in it?
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots.
I'm clear it takes a picture of pause. Click it.
All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
Cool beans.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key.
Freshness is the key.
Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections.
Look at
I might eventually get that interview with you after all, Miss Clorand.
Wow, you really do have that never say die spirit. I'm impressed.
Live or let die.
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the Fortress of Maripede.
You already knew she was. You already knew she was going.
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too. I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillette, and he told you, right?
Right.
That's a very complete information.
In truth, all Monsieur Nervillette asked me was, when did the fortress become so friendly towards the media? I told him that it was best not to speak too soon. There's no guarantee that Ridesley will make a personal appearance.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Stay safe now. And tell me if you hear anything interesting. I'll treat you to afternoon tea in exchange.
Appreciate it, out. Are we going to the prison now? Yeah. The Fortress of Metaprada. Same level? Yeah. Yeah. It better not be in the deep depths of hell. It's in the deep depths of hell, isn't it? Nope. It's right here. Never mind. It's in the deep depths of hell. Is it back up? Ooh, you a sick bitch. I was finna say, chat. Else and be hands.
Wow. Guess we're here again, huh?
I'm sick of this place, actually.
Nostalgic feeling to this place.
I'm actually sick of this place.
Looks like you've been missing us.
Ooh.
Dude, did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
To greet us?
Of course. I'm here to welcome you and our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse recommended to me.
Yeah.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke. Thank you for consenting to my visit to the fortress, sir.
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus of your interview.
Oh, no, it's definitely you.
I trust you recall our agreement?
What agreement?
Of course.
All right, then. This way.
I'm actually going to. Why am I going? I know this place like the back of my nuts. What is wrong with you? Oh, nah. Oh, it's you two.
Hey, no need to be so nervous. I've already taken all the photos we need. Miss Charlotte, do these pictures really need to be published?
Oh,
on the
nigga,
cover of the
everybody's
Steamboat?
gonna see them.
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face to appear beside that of Mr. Jurier.
Ooh.
Sir, please don't say things like that.
But it looks like dear Mr. Jurier denies it. Might this interview be very important to you then?
Uh-oh.
No, I just... This is my first time being interviewed, and I'm very thankful to the Steambird for...
What is Steambird for?
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And I'll be honest, I enjoyed chatting with you more. You've definitely got more of that genius vibe going on.
Oh, no way. She got damn buttering this nigga up.
Boat that brought about a miracle. The ark that saved the people. Why, you recreated a myth back there, like an emissary of legend.
Buttering this nigga up.
Still, if I might ask, where's that flying ship now?
That is a good ass question.
Looks like Charlotte's trying to get herself another exclusive scoop.
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the bowels of our factory.
The bowels.
I'm afraid it won't be easy for you to get a shot of it.
Oh, best believe she'll find a way. Holy shit, the end piece of my earring is missing. Son of a bitch. Now I have to find it, chat. God damn it.
Really? Well, then in that case, could I have an interview with you to make up for that loss?
She really does know how to squeeze the opportunities for all the
You
worth.
already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps you'd like to take another photo of this couple of researchers?
Did you really have to use the word couple?
He didn't, but I noticed that shit too.
Solo photos will do.
Is my hair messed up? Please, someone help me have a look.
Things sure are getting pretty lively here. We've seen this kind of thing before. Oh, seems like
Cherishing.
here. Would any of you like to try this new drink I came up with?
Heavens no.
Ah, Siegeween.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Why don't you, take some pretty photos of our head nurse? Sure. Come on, Miss Siegeween. Over this way. Let's find a brighter spot.
Huh? Sure. Do I have to smile?
You smile anyway.
So, how have things been at the fortress?
Same old, as you can see.
Look at him taking a
Fontaine's
picture in the
undergone
back.
some changes, but this place is still more or less the same.
Okay.
Other than that flying ship.
Ship.
Not too much attention, I think.
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more public opinions toward the behind-the-scenes heroes. Am I right, Mr. Jurier? Miss Lurvine?
You're too kind, sir. I believe that you too should have your day in the sun.
Day in the sun.
Not that you would want that, which is a pity.
I'll just leave the spotlight to you two.
You walk what is it? While the news goes down.
I see. Lots of things happened that day, huh? Anyway, regarding that Harbinger, I'm not sure you remember, but his 3 young followers are still waiting for his return.
Huh? Oh.
He sure did win them over, huh?
I was going to say who, but he's talking about child. But
I'll tell them that there's good news and bad news. The good being that their boss seems fine, and the bad being that they must face extended sentences for abetting his escape.
What?
Oh, actually, what about you? Are things gonna change for you too?
Doubt it.
What change can there be? The fortress will keep chugging along, and so
Chugging
will my
along.
duties. As to what Miss
Duties.
Furina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave those to the folks in the overworld.
Okay.
Hey everyone, the photo shoot's done.
Good. In that case, let's call it a day here.
Yeah, third.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, traveler, let's go. Till next time, everyone.
Where are we going?
Next time?
Oh, for shit show.
Maybe. Who knows? I might write a story about the underwater factory next time. Until then.
Yeah, we coming back for that ass.
All right. Last stop, the docks.
The dogs. Wait, which dogs? Oh, the dogs over in $10 fucking where we first met. Aw. Where we first saw each other again. Let me say that. Cause chat gonna be in my ass. In the comments. Actually, you first met her somewhere else. Is it actually up there? This long ass fucking elevator. I thought I got away from it. Oh wait, it's down. Hey boy. Where it all started. Why am I falling so fucking slow? Was that actually a long ass drop? Holy shit. God damn. Or maybe it just, nah. Oh, there go Fremine. And Lynette and Lenny.
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others after working together. Apparently, they've been at the docks distributing these strange pockets the whole time since.
No fucking way.
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
Can you stop giving out magic pockets?
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things. The water level has returned to normal, but if you see any of your things floating around, you can use this to carry them.
Wow.
Or you could trick a friend into doing it for you.
What?
Trick a friend? I wonder which of my friends would fall for that.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Make a friend? I'm talking about a goddamn penguin.
Is this what you meant by I'll help you make some more friends?
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Ugly ass.
Sure. Please, write down my address.
Write down my...
Sure are working hard to help Fremine socialize.
Yeah?
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Sounds like that would suit him.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant,
To-
and later Fremine himself. In the future, I think we can leave underwater escape magic to him too.
Okay.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
You know... let's see him escape into water.
It'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our show eventually.
Lynette, could you come over? Miss Charlotte says she wants to take a picture of us.
Got it.
And not Lenny? Hey, that's tough.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say to you. So, how have things been, Traveler?
Doing alright.
Father says that you did a great deal during the latest event.
Oh yeah, for shit
She's
show.
very grateful for your contributions to Fontaine.
I am that nigga.
That's alright. We were more than happy to help. So, what's she doing now?
Oh, I guess you haven't heard.
What?
After Lady Furina left, Father and Monsieur Nervillet opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's gnosis to her as a...
Oh my god, can we stop? What the fuck?
A diplomatic gift? A gnosis?
Yes, I was quite surprised at first myself.
What the fuck is
When I
going
thought it
on?
over, there were actually a number of things going for it. It could have been done as an apology for the incident with Lord Child.
Yeah,
or as
whatever.
thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down.
Did he?
Furthermore, Father did also lend significant aid to Fontaine and Poisson.
Yeah, whatever.
That's true, but this is a gnosis we're talking about. Doesn't this seem a bit irresponsible?
I found the other piece of my earring in my fucking slipper. I don't know what the fuck is going on in life, but this gnosis shit is pissing me off.
I would agree, but I've also heard that it seems that Monsieur Nervillet has had a significant change of heart regarding the matter.
Oh, this nigga said I'm a dragon now. Pull up whatever the fuck you got. Oh wait, I'm a full-fledged dragon now.
Reason for this that only Nervillet knows about?
If this nigga does not tell me, chat, if this nigga doesn't tell me, I was gonna say this arc was fucking better than a lot of them. If he doesn't tell me why the fuck, this is the worst arc ever.
I suspect you'll have to ask him about that yourself. Ah, yes, speaking of which, I did see him strolling around the entrance to the Fortress of Maripede.
Fucking move, Lenny.
Isn't he real busy and stuff?
Time on, let's go ask this nigga.
Time for that. But back to the topic. The gnosis was given to the knave, right? What about Child?
Who fucking
They
knows?
say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to
Oh, really?
recover from his wounds.
Damn.
I hear that the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
Well, I guess I can now call him one of my war buddies.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the Fatui. To think we'd be allied with them this time.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Is that my baby? Oh God. Don't do this to me. I'll call you father too.
Well, what
Daddy.
do you know? Come to the docks to see how my children are doing and meet the
Daddy.
traveler by chance. Please do not pay my accomplishments in Fontaine too much mind. I would have done them regardless.
I really wanted to fight you too.
Take the gnosis back to Snezhnaya?
Casually too, in front of our faces, and we're not gonna do anything about it.
That is our duty as harbingers, yes.
I really wanted to fight you,
Don't be
babe.
too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, it is inevitable that we must wear many masks.
Right, many men.
Switching my masks is something I've always done.
Will you keep to your position?
Well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds. What good is honesty if you can't rely on it forever?
Ooh!
As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration.
Collaboration? I'm gonna fight.
Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners.
I wanna fight your thick ass. Oh, actually, I just remembered something. Please help us deliver this.
A vision? All right. I'll remember to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire time.
Yeah. She finna spaz.
That's a wrap for me. Huh?
She finna fucking...
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Okay.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are diplomatic channels I'll need to report to take a photo of you.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article.
Bars.
However,
That's a
feel
bad
free to
bitch.
write as much as you'd like about our dear magicians and our upcoming rookie talent.
She's just a bad bitch. You just can't take pictures of her. Okay.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant. I shall continue my walk while the weather remains so agreeable.
Yes.
Farewell.
See you later, Knave. Ah, she's so
Farewell,
bad. Ah, Daddy.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews. Thank you all. This'll be more than enough for me to write about, I'm sure.
Don't be too nervous.
I'd be
Why
nervous
don't
as
you get
shit.
a magic pocket before you go?
Bitch.
Here, traveler,
You don't
Paimon,
get-
you
don't
take
get-
one too.
You don't get this goddamn magic pocket away from me.
That's right. Funny. I was giving out magic pockets when we first met too.
Aw.
And what do you know? I'm doing the exact same thing right now. So many things have happened, but the pockets are still the pockets.
Okay, money in my
I guess
pocket.
This must be life. We will all follow our own paths, and serendipity will lead you to your fated friends.
Yeah.
All right then.
Serendipity.
We'll be handing out pockets in some other districts later, so
Pockets.
we'll get going now. Have a good day, you two.
For sure, dot.
Well, guess we sent Charlotte off. Shall we go see how Neverlette's doing? As long as he's not so busy that he doesn't have time to chat anyway.
All right, Neverlet. I got some questions to ask you, bitch ass. And if you ain't gonna answer my questions, it's hands, nigga. Like hands, nigga. Like hands. Gruesome hands. Fighting words if we got to. Why the fuck can I teleport over there? Why did I teleport to 10 bucks? I swear I'll be pressing buttons and they don't be fucking with me. But alright. Actually, I don't even think Furina's the right person I'd even ask questions. I don't even think I would ask Furina any questions. I don't think I would need to. It's only been a couple days and they repaired the trees already? Holy shit. What the fuck? Where am I going? Am I going around the back? The hell? Oh, this is where he sent me off.
The entrance to the fortress. Ooh, he really is there.
Hey, cuz, I got questions. I best to get answers. Nevertheless. I'll do anything to get answers to my questions.
Are here, Neverlet? I didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Really?
God damn, did your voice get deeper?
You must have met Mr. Linney.
The
He
fuck?
took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
Right.
Paimon's glad that you remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind, what with you being busy and all. Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business is still quite the mystery to us.
Alright, music. Calm down.
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it
You know.
finally comes time to say them out loud.
Shit! That was Sight softly telling you the truth concerning what you saw that day, or what he saw that day. Fossil decided the heavenly principles and used for the heavenly principles and endless performance to save Fontaine.
So that's what happened?
I only saw Furina's part myself.
Fossil destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon power to you, transforming you into a fully fledged elemental dragon sovereign.
That's a long ass name.
But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontainians from dissolving.
Did you absorb all the water?
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element.
Right.
Fontainians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitutions similar to that of mimics. But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient dragon's authority to grant them true blood.
True blood.
After the fashion in which life was first brought into being on this planet. In other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontainians became true humans.
Damn.
And thus would naturally no longer be dissolved by water from the primordial sea.
That's a bet.
Fossilor must have counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy appear to have come true while saving everyone.
You can say that it was all in that moment that the Fontainians were finally truly born.
Yeah, and in a manner of speaking, Fossilor finally managed to fulfill the original Hydro Archon's wish to turn Oceanids into real people too.
Right.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask.
Oh, nigga, best believe I do.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
God damn, thank you. About the initial verdict that was passed on
I
Child.
have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown chasm when he was young. There, by chance, he awakened the all-devouring.
Oh, he awakened it.
But whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should not have been enough to consider him the root cause of the disaster.
Right.
At most, he would have had tangential liability.
Tangential?
As
Jesus.
for the judgment passed by the oratrice during the trial,
You don't know, do you?
whether it was due to that liability by association or Fossilor deliberately using him to buy time for us on the assumption that he would be able to hold the creature off, I cannot say.
Guess Fossilor had Fontainians in mind the whole time. In the end, it was thanks to her that they finally became real humans. Hang on a second. Paimon suddenly got another question.
What's up?
Back when Fontainians hadn't yet become real humans, were the children they had also transformed Oceanids?
Life has always flowed like water.
Flowed like water.
Do you recall how Fontainians would often come to the Fountain of Lucine to pray for children?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lynette said the fountain is where all the waters in Fontaine converge.
In truth, even those couples did not know that such prayers were no mere custom, but instead a form of ritual.
Ooh, shit.
Those Oceanids who were blessed within the spring water would later descend as new humans in the coming months.
Damn.
Paimon sorta gets it now. Either way, seems like this ritual won't be of any further use.
Yeah.
It'll probably live on as a local custom.
Yeah.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
About Fontaine's future, about Fontaine's gnosis, about the next stop in our journey. Ooh.
Yeah, about that. Risley said Furina has already left. What's that all about?
Wait a minute.
Ah, Lady Furina. The people are only aware that her death sentence has not been carried out. She abdicated the post of Hydro Archon and left affairs related to that title to me before leaving the Opera House.
Okay.
I related Fossilor's words to her faithfully and completely. After hearing them, she seemed neither saddened nor comforted.
Damn.
She simply said that she was tired and needed to rest.
She finna sleep forever.
Having said that, she then packed her things and moved out of the Opera House. Not unlike how an ordinary person might.
You know?
But she's still got a place to stay, right?
You need not worry. I will make arrangements to ensure that she will not want for food, clothing, board, or travel.
Okay.
In truth, I am somewhat happy for her. The wear and tear on her spirit will, of course, take time to heal.
Oh, that's where all the fucking World Quest things are coming
But now
about.
that she no longer has to play the role of Fossilor the Hydro Archon, she can finally lay down her burdens and lead a normal life.
Yeah.
What about you then? What are your plans now that you've regained your full powers as
What the fuck are you finna do, nigga?
After Fossilor passed on, the Oratrice also ceased to function.
So you just gonna do the same old,
This
ain't
matter
you?
will directly affect our trials. After much careful consideration, I've decided to take over its role in our courts. From now on, I shall hear cases and pass verdicts by myself.
Okay.
Looks like you're still considering stuff from the perspective of the Udex, huh?
Yeah.
As an elemental dragon, there are indeed many things that I must do. But this power and this duty, a manner of speaking, you could say that both were granted to me.
Yeah.
As such, before I attend to my other responsibilities, I must first and foremost continue to serve Fontaine as its highest judge.
Yeah.
The duty of the Hydro Sovereign and the duty of the Udex shall coexist within my person. Additionally, the Hydro Archon's departure has brought about another problem, which is that the Opera House shall no longer produce indemnitium.
Ooh.
That's true. That power was derived from the people's faith in the Hydro Archon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, but the various mechs and machines in the city are all still okay. Where are they getting their energy from?
I guess the last of its
As
power.
I am now, I have full command over New Musia.
Son of a
and
bitch.
it can serve as a complete substitute.
Mm-hmm.
Another reason why I cannot quite leave Fontaine immediately.
Okay, makes sense.
This ancient dragon's authority stuff is really quite useful, huh?
Yeah.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
About the Fontaine's Gnosis.
Oh, that's right. They say you've given it to the knave as a diplomatic gift or something.
You better fucking tell me, nigga.
Leaving aside their intentionality, the two Fatui Harbingers have indeed done much for us during this crisis.
Okay.
Their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, would seem to be the Gnosis.
Mm-hmm.
The Oratrice has ceased to function. The Hydro Archon's divine throne is now no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not need the Gnosis's power.
Okay.
As such, it has lost all meaning for Fontaine. If the Fatui have impure designs, then we might as well accede to their request now and avoid unnecessary conflict.
Okay.
What complicated considerations? I thought you were just giving it to them out of gratitude to the knave and as an apology to
You know, we just got through one disaster. We don't want the Fatui to cause another one.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know.
About my next stop on my journey.
You'll soon be heading to Natlan, I presume.
Eat Natlan!
I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide, so all I can do is tell you what I know about that land.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be said to be a nation of dragons.
What the fuck does that mean?
A nation of dragons? You mean like you?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself welcome there.
Damn.
Unlike ancient dragons such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of development and evolution. Large numbers of them have entered a form of coexistence with humanity.
Niggas are gonna be half dragons, half people. Oh my gosh.
Natlan is also the nation of war. War ravages those lands like an undying flame.
Yes!
There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my negotiations with the knave that I believe may be useful to you.
What's that, big dog?
The harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his hat into the endless ring of war.
The Captain! Hold on, let me look him up! The Captain. Genshin. Ooh, the nigga with no face. Okay.
The captain. Sounds like a real tough customer.
Tough customer.
Seriously, everywhere you look, there's a Fatui Harbinger doing their thing.
I hope we fight him, nigga.
I suggest
Shit.
that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. In the meantime, Fontaine's doors will always be open to you.
Yeah, it's appreciative,
Ask
dog.
away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
I have no more questions.
Hang on a sec. Paimon's still got a question about the Gnosis.
Mm-hmm.
When we spoke to Linny earlier, he mentioned that your attitude towards giving away the Gnosis had clearly changed.
What that mean?
We guessed that there might be some reason for it that only you were aware of.
Please, man.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp.
Yes.
So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you.
What is it?
In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after
Skirk.
sending you two back to the surface.
Okay.
It went something like this.
Okay. Nigga, if you hurry up and load it, god damn it, what are you doing? Hey, give me. Why is this load screen? Huh, come on.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on. You hurry over soon as well, all right, Nervalet?
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal isn't here, so I'm no longer getting any interference.
Okay.
I can finally catch the scent of your power, what it's made of. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons.
What the fuck?
With something very similar to a god's curse mixed in.
The hell?
It's quite a novel blend. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again? How could I forget?
Why she got colons?
You should have the remains of the third descender on your person, yes?
What?
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
Huh. According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
The gnosis is the third descender split up?
Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
The remains?
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young. And I have never returned to the surface since. So most of the information I possess, I got from him.
I want to look up the Foul so fucking bad, but I won't.
It is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense. Which is why there are so many problems in our attempts to communicate with humans.
Damn.
Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling you.
Ooh.
To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
What the fuck? So the third descender might have died and turned to the curse, which is the gnosis, and that's why he gave it up. And now the Fatui are just rounding up a whole bunch of curses that's the remainings of the third descendant.
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts. And my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
Ooh.
This third descender you refer to, who are they? And when did they die?
Master never mentioned them.
Fuck.
Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me to know.
You sick son of a bitch.
If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
The fuck you mean next time? How the fuck we gonna see each other? Exactly.
You believe we will meet again?
How the fuck would that happen?
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger then.
Fuck. Damn it. So next time we see Child, we're gonna get that information, hopefully. A Child story part 2 is what I need. Thank you. All this time to load in this bullshit.
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove useful or not, I wanted to pass that information on to you.
Yes.
The remains of the third descender?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the Gnosis actually are. Paimon just thought they looked like chess pieces. How could they be a person's remains?
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding or special metaphor at play, that is what she meant to say.
But it's all good. We got a lot. We got a lot.
Bring misfortune and that you should check it, which is why you gave it to the Fatui.
Right.
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting Fontaine at unnecessary risk by keeping it here.
Makes sense. A descender. She mentioned one of them. I'm the fourth descender. For me, this information means two things. One, the Gnosis are related to descenders, and two, that the one who came before me has already died.
I guess that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them.
Oh yeah, that's me.
That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element compatible and can even enhance elemental abilities,
do
indeed come from the third descender.
My sister can do the same thing? Is she dead?
I wonder, does your body also possess similar properties?
It does.
Like being able to use elemental powers without a vision.
Yeah.
That sort of count as special compatibility, right?
Right.
No, let's not think about this stuff right now. It just feels
Bitch, Paimon, why the fuck aren't you got to This is the perfect time to think about it.
the traveler to the dead third descender and all.
Don't worry, I won't die so easily.
That's what you say, but this topic still feels like bad luck.
That was 500 years ago, probably.
Once Child recovers, let's get some more answers out of
I'm gonna beat the answers out of him.
master and get the answers that
How the fuck we gonna look for his
I
master?
too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information is lacking. The same is true of being at court.
Yes.
All right. Whatever the case, it seems like the crisis here in Fontaine's over for now.
Cool beans.
Yes. All of Focalor's efforts were for this moment as well.
But she sacrificed herself in the end as a god, and she suffered through all those years as a human. Was that really what she wanted?
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's will.
Can you understand the will of the
I
gods?
suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes were like the clouds in the sky, they will one day return to the earth as raindrops. Life flows like water, and rain is the final answer. The water levels may sometimes tilt one way or another, but the rain falls fairly upon all.
Nah, that's bars.
And what ultimately is the difference between the rains that fall upon all of us?
We did it, chat! To be continued. I got one thing to ask you.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Okay. I have no more.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before.
Okay. Okay, chat. That's it. We did it. But I have one thing I want to look at. And we're not going to deep dig dive today. We shall deep dig dive tomorrow. But I wanted to see something. And I've been thinking about it the whole entire time while being here. If I go in here and I go in settings and I go in audio and I turn the music and the FX down and the volume's at 10 and we just sit here for a second, I just want to see if I hear anything. But while we're waiting, I'll give my overall overviews.
But I just want our child to grow up safe and sound.
Oh, Hydro Archon, bless our child with health and wisdom.
Honestly, this is, if I had to go whatchamacallit, nation for nation, this is second. This is second to Samaru. This shit was hard. This was some peak. Okay, this shit was peak, regardless of the information that we got. Regardless of all the shit that like I know, just based on content, just based on history, just based on everything outside of fucking Fontaine, like all the Descender shit and like all this and the third Skirk, and like outside of the Skirk shit.
The value in my own work, but I also.
Okay, she doesn't cry anymore. She doesn't. There's no crying here, which I was like, you know what I was looking for. I thought maybe Neverlet might have done something, but he doesn't cry. He cries, but y'all get what I meant. But this absolutely, this came. Yes. I'm not getting chat out of emote only either. You niggas are staying until tomorrow. This shit was hard. This comes in second place at Samaru. This shit was fucking hard. Okay, this is peak. They keep getting better and better with this shit. Even outside of the information, like I said, outside of the Skirk situation, outside of everything to do with Focalor in general was hard. Amazing. I loved it. It was fucking perfect. And now I like Focalor more. I like Focalor more. I like Furina more too. As a character, I can see I was giving her. I'm not even gonna say I was giving her too much shit. I was giving her shit in the first couple acts, but this one basically tells you everything that I needed to know, and I love her as a character. So I'm definitely gonna be summoning on her more, and hopefully I get her soon. Hopefully we get the God skin, because the God skin was fire. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. Tune in next time, because tomorrow we'll be discussing whatchamacallit. We'll be discussing what we like, the arc, and hopefully we get some YouTube videos and that basically say what we missed, what we had noticed, this, that, and the third. And we'll also be getting into the world quest tomorrow. So we should have, I think it's like 2 or 3 world quests that we need. So everybody on YouTube, like the video, so like and subscribe channel, get some more video best in my videos come out. Comment, comments, any other video edition you might have. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, keep it alive all the time, people. KingRosé. I'm out of here.